Smart.
Hello and welcome, and we are recording. Whee! I didn't forget this time. Hello and welcome. My name is Dungeons & Dom, and I am the DM for this lovely homebrew Curse of Strahd campaign.
Whee!
It's weird because we're on For the Questless channel. We're on Peter's channel. He's not here, and I am sad. But we do have friends.
Whee!
This episode of Curse of Strahd Homebrew Campaign Barovia Nights is brought to you by the letter Wee. We, the people, introduce yourselves. Who are you?
Not me, I just went for
We are the Knights of We.
We are the Knights that go Wee.
Let's bring us a D&D map. That's our party name now?
The Knights that say we.
Yeah.
God. Everywhere we walk in, wee!
We
are no longer the Knights
that
Peter,
are going to stop letting us have these sessions by ourselves.
We are no longer the Knights that go me.
We're wee. Anyways, I'm Colton, playing Tex Stone, the half-orc cleric.
I'm Yeslie, playing the satyr cleric. Sibyl.
Unlike name. And her name was?
Don't know.
Fucking neither do we.
Wee. And I'm Rachel. I am playing Philomina, a tiefling paladin.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. On my way here, I was sitting here going, we don't have any frontline people tonight. I am so scared. And then it like clicked. I was like, wait, no, paladin. Okay, we're fine.
Nah,
okay,
it's fine.
Paladin with a big
She
sword.
is like a brick shithouse, bro. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
She's a brick.
She's my she's letting it all hang out.
Crackle.
Speaking of hanging out, we had a fun session last week, didn't we?
Please don't call on me to do the thing this
Everything
time.
was good. Everything was fine. You tried to get Irina out of here, and Strahd's wife, baby mama, Dee's mom, question mark, said not today, bitch. Dee's nuts. Ha, got him. Said, hey, don't do that. Because in the end of the day, Strahd still owns your asses. Come to dinner, and re-gave you guys an invitation to dinner. Irina is still with you guys.
Definitely not going to that dinner right now.
Probably not.
You do realize that we're going to waste an entire day.
Which is...
Oh no, we're taking on the church, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. We're doing it.
That's all she ever wanted.
If anything, we'll
figure it out.
We'll make Peter so happy and be like, we want to get kidnapped.
It's fine. Dimitri is, he's capable.
Well, that's what I was also saying. I
mean, he can do at least 10 damage.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
I'm gonna leave that for a minute.
Nah, Dimitri's a brick shithouse. Built like one too. Hey,
The trouble's going to be convincing him to go against the church, because I don't think he's really got a reason to.
Well, I mean, but then again, there's the whole like overhanging of that Strahd controls everyone, and there's that fucking like blank look in everyone's eye. And I don't know if Dimitri has it or not. So.
But here's the question: does Strahd control the church? Ooh.
Yeah.
As we now venture on back to the group, you guys are still just a little bit outside of the village of Barovia. You were given the invitation as Strahd's wife fucked off, for lack of a better term. Dee is kind of soaked up in the letter itself and just trying to process the information, and as usual just seems very moody. And as you guys look around, you don't see Mazeltov. The last that you guys remember, you guys were in like that little like hallway stretch area, and he was looking at his crystal ball.
Yeah.
Poof, gone.
Do we see the crystal ball?
No, the crystal ball is not presently there. If either of you would like, you guys can either make a survival or perception check to see potentially where he ran off.
Oh god, I got
Oh. What is my survival? That's one I
such
never
a
get to use.
flawless intro. I forgot to pull out my shit.
These motherfuckers.
Look, I'm going without my notebook today, so that's gonna be fun.
Damn, we're just raw dogging the session, huh?
Yes, we are. Okay.
That's survival.
You said a perception?
Survival or perception, yes.
13 survival.
9. Perception. You're not supposed to do this to me, you're new.
That 20's only.
10 and above. 10 and above. I got modifiers for the rest of the shit.
Oh god.
You said perception? Or
Yes, perception. Or
I
survival.
dropped it, it rolls a 3. Stop it.
17.
17.
Okay.
Philomina, he was definitely here.
Sure
At
he
some
was.
point.
At some
Well, he
point.
fucked off with those spiders, and I'm not about to chase him down.
Yeah.
It is fucking.
For
Yeah.
those spiders skittered back, and he is booking it. For the two of you, so Sibyl and Tex, you guys see, like, as you guys are kind of looking throughout the rest of this area, you see a track of goblin footprints slowly grow into almost bear-sized footprints and sprint not only away from you guys, but off into, like, the wooded area nearby.
Do we think this is one of his games? Or
You still have the wine?
oh no, he poured that on his face last night.
Oh.
Yeah, the wine's gone.
Do I still have the vodka?
Wait,
do
did you
still
get
have
the vodka, or did I have the vodka?
No, I have it.
One of the
Oh,
two of you still has the rest of the
It
vodka.
was me because I was leading him away and he tried to climb
Oh,
up.
that's right. I give it to you, didn't I? Yeah, okay.
Well,
So you still have the vodka.
Please don't catch on fire with the vodka.
Molotov cocktail.
I was gonna say there's a rag that is now poured into.
No, I gotta stop
And it's not
manifesting
flaming.
shit with this DM.
All I'm saying is that laws are a social construct built by the socioeconomic elite.
Alright, fine
Wanna go make some fucking bacon?
then. Only if we can stick it in our pocket.
That was lit in your back the whole time, kiddo.
Such good. That's a good campaign. However, I mean,
he fucked off into the woods. That is his favorite terrain.
all right. I mean, he's a nature guy, so
Yeah.
I guess it'll be fine.
I mean,
well, he'll
he's
meet
a
up.
bear. He's fine.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, he does have an object on him that I'm familiar with. I can try to.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We all have sending stones now.
We also have sending stones.
If
Nice.
he gets in trouble, he can message one of us.
All right. Yeah, I feel like that little
chaos
chaos gremlin is fine.
What?
What did you guys? What did you guys roll? Did you guys roll perception or survival?
Survival.
Perception. 17.
With your 17 perception, you hear very faintly from the woods. Owl bear from the top rope. Silence, and then a crash. And you just hear something squeal, something or someone, as you hear like trees like kind of like crack as some type of larger object has impacted the ground. Far off into the forest, very faintly. You recognize it as Mazeltov's voice.
I think he's wrestling something.
You know, I wish I could say that would surprise me, but at this
All I
point,
could, I'm sorry, out of game. All I could think of was, hit him with the chair!
So, out of game, there is a Baldur's Gate 3, like,
Brain rot.
yes,
Everyone.
there is a Baldur's Gate 3, like, strategy where you become a druid, climb up really high, wild shape into an owlbear, enlarge yourself, and dive onto
Oh, you know
enemies.
what's funny? I saw that TikTok
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah, it does like 800 fucking damage. So out of game, he has seen this vision in his crystal ball, and is testing it out himself as you guys go out and do whatever you guys are doing.
fair enough.
Sounds
In the
good.
game, you've seen the bear prints waddle out, and you hear that in just the sickening crash into somewhere deep in the forest.
Okay.
They were like, okay.
I didn't hear crap. I rolled 9.
Yeah. You are certainly present for this conversation.
Should we go check on it?
You know,
Again, he's got a sending stone.
as much as I am like keep the group together, stay together, I think he's okay.
I mean, you're cool with that, right, Irina? Like, he's a bear. He's an owl bear at the moment, and he's in the woods. He's fine, right? Yeah, see, she says he's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We probably should. I was about to say we probably shouldn't ask the one that we just traumatized.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's happened in the past week.
Oh, absolutely.
My dad died.
Yep.
You all showed up.
Yep.
He's whatever the fuck he is. We just got attacked by a vampire and a bunch of spiders.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of over it, right?
Yeah. I will.
So at this point, not a whole lot that you guys can throw at me that I'm gonna be surprised about.
Okay.
Thank goodness we're finally there.
I mean, I was about to say if we need to, I can make a campfire. I can cook us some stuff up. Because out of game, did we tell her everything, or did we just calm her down just by
I
vaguely?
think Philomina
We
told
did.
her everything.
Okay.
Like, all cards on the table at that
Okay.
point.
Told her like she was resurrected so many times.
Did we tell her? We told her that
No,
Strahd wants her.
wants her.
I don't know if we talked about the...
I mean, I'll fucking drop it right now if we need to.
Oh, God. Let's have a campfire first.
All right. Let's have a little short rest.
Wait.
Short
Oh,
rest
we're still in the cave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we need to get away. That's what D said before he
D
fucked
did
off.
say we needed, yeah. Mm-hmm. Did D tell us before he fucked off? Did he tell us how far we were from the town?
You're still about a couple days out.
From where we were going, or from where we came from?
From where you were going.
Pick a direction
You're
and-
about. I think so far you guys have made just a full, just like 8-hour travel day out of Barovia.
Uh-huh.
Well, you're still about 2 or 3 days out from Valaki. So.
Oh yes. Okay.
I was wondering if it was worth our time to walk back to Barovia for a safe zone.
Yeah, so Barovia is back over here. The actual village of Valaki is quite a few days out, if I remember correctly. Valaki area N? Question mark? What is that one? Yeah. N. So yeah, so you are right now probably about like in this section here over by area F. So you guys have made it like a full day out of just like a regular 8-hour travel, not like hauling ass or anything. So you guys still have quite a few days in order to get to Valaki itself.
But we were stopped by the Feywild portal.
Yeah,
Correct. So with the Feywild interruption as well as the
because you told us that backtracked us.
Yes, it did. So I'd say probably if you guys were completely uninterrupted, you probably would have gotten to like this bridge right here.
Okay, so in that knowing that D told us we were here,
Yes.
we were able to accomplish that, and knowing that we were there,
Yes.
would we have found a safe zone somewhere in here where we had camped during a day's travel that we would know about that we could go back to?
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
You know, I just had to. You look like you really wanted it.
That's not a good modifier for me. Do better.
You shamed it.
So it is about a 50-50.
It's over a 10.
So you know a little bit closer up near the Sarah Pool, like along that side, there is a very small encampment that you know is already set up. And that D had made a comment of some type of familiarity with them, but didn't necessarily say to what or to whom, but you guys never really stopped on through. You guys just kind of passed by it. I think you guys kind of passed along through the forest over here, which kind of is what ended up with the interruption in the Feywild as you guys were like going through the forest. But you know, if you guys like kind of at that fork in the road, if you guys take that right into the forest instead of taking the left, it would end up near that encampment.
Okay.
What you also could do is head back to Barovia in order to just kind of regroup, reassess, and and go from there.
Okay.
So you guys have a couple options in terms of what you want to do. There is an encampment nearby if you at least want to just camp out for the night and you guys can make it back to Barovia tomorrow. Or if you guys want to continue trying to travel to Vallaki, but knowing that D is kind of either in his thoughts or in his feels, and Mazeltov is
He fucked
doing
up.
whatever the fuck Mazeltov does. Wrestling in the woods?
Wrestling.
Wrestling?
That ain't wrestling.
So my thoughts.
They dig it there.
Okay, I went nowhere.
My thoughts are we can push forward. We have to take an alternate route than we did, so we don't end up in the Feywild again. Meaning we'll have to go where we don't know if there's campsites. We know of a place that Dee mentioned, but it might not be completely safe without Dee with us.
Yeah, no, I think we should not touch the Feywild again.
Yeah.
If we go back to Barovia, we can figure out how long we were gone though. Because Dimitri will let us know, hey, oh my God, you've been gone for so long, or
Yeah.
what the hell, y'all just walked out the door, like.
What are
weird
the
shit
chances
like
you
that.
think we could convince Dimitri to escort Irina? Do you know Dimitri well, Irina? Having lived in the same town with him?
Oh, the hot bartender?
Uh-huh.
No oven.
You know of him? You don't you don't know him well? You didn't go to his tavern, drink, have good times?
I mean, it's the only place in town to drink, so I mean...
Does he ever leave his tavern?
Not that I've seen, but also I've been kind of holed up in my little area because, you know, werewolves and wolves and dead dad.
Yep.
And trauma.
Lots of drama.
Shakes.
So as you are aware, we've been invited to the commanded to go to this dinner. I don't really feel comfortable letting you go there. I don't think you want to go there.
Wait.
I know, I'm having a hard time deciding.
Oh, intrusive thoughts took over.
God damn it.
Reset the brain.
And back. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't... Considering the Baron is kind of creepy stalker vibes, and you guys are telling me he wants me for something or
Yeah.
some reason,
I'm giving you autonomy
Doesn't-
here.
doesn't really give me security in terms of going to his castle for dinner.
Right.
So if
That's what I was
if
feeling.
you guys want to do that, by all means you can do that. I'll go hang out at the bar with Dimitri, or if you
Well-
guys want to take him with you, I will run the bar. But I'm not stepping foot in that fucking castle.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's full autonomy there.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna mention is that how would you feel if we tried to get maybe some other strong people like Dimitri to escort you to Lock Key in our place?
That's specific.
The problem with staying at the tavern is you're
Still in
stationary.
Provia. The problem is like, right, so creepy stalker,
Yep.
he's in control of Barovia.
Uh-huh.
The question is, does that just mean the village, or does that mean the whole place? Because if Vallaki, yes, is well guarded, if he still has control, then what's the point of me running around, right?
So actually, I spoke to Dee while I hate to bring it back up, while the bickering was going on, and I just want to get somewhere where we can sit down and share, and I'm gonna be completely 100 transparent, honest with you on what Dee told me. I would say it right now, but you know I don't want to get interrupted by like
Spiders.
a bat or a wolf or anything like that. So I know it sucks to be like, hey, I got huge news for you, but you gotta wait for it. But you gotta wait for it.
Can I have something though? Honey?
Alright,
No.
that's fair. I get it.
Sure. Fuck it.
Cool. Let's find a camp. Let's sit
forward,
down.
forward or backwards?
Honestly, forward's gonna be the Feywild,
Make
and
make a con save for me.
we don't have two of our party, so probably backwards would be safest. And
Technically 3.
spoiler alert, we need to do something with the church because I think that is supposedly hollow ground,
21.
and Strahd can't step on hollow ground.
This shit slaps,
So,
but like
I've had harder
Ex-
shit in the Feywild.
exactly for stuff on the Materium plane.
Not bad.
Whoo! This shit got some spice to it. This shit
okay.
bussin'.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy? But after
And
party
I'm
hardened in the
frozen
Feywild,
track
and especially being a savior, like
They're not going to be any help for us to track
this,
back.
this is right
Oh,
in your
absolutely
wheelhouse.
not.
You're
We're
like,
just gonna walk.
this might actually make you feel something.
No, thank you. Nah, bitch, I'm the sword. Yeah, every Constitution thing I've had this game, I've failed. So absolutely not. The Constitution thing.
You make a con saving throw for me.
Oh, Jesus. Look, it's been a rough day. All more reason to have my wits.
Con save. A 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Definitely.
Yeah, you are toasty. And especially for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Perception is not
when you partake in some substances, you feel certain ways and crave certain things.
For sure.
And as a chef,
I can make whatever I
you
want.
know that these urges that you're having, whatever you can pull out of your ass
Yep.
is going to be fucking fire.
I'm
And it's
ready.
going to hit the spot.
Alright.
But you can't cook till we get to the safe zone.
No, that's what I'm saying when you get to the safe zone. So that I can make shit for myself because. Damn, I'm hungry. Alright.
Alright. Back to Barovia.
Back to Barovia.
Onward
that's
and
what, an 8-hour
upward,
trek?
I guess.
More or less.
Do we need to take a short rest before we can't take a short rest in the cave, never mind.
I mean, you could try.
Nope. No, D told us to go.
Now, yeah, we need to vacate.
Vacate!
Vacate, and we start walking.
And you walk. And
Yeah,
you
you
walk. I need everyone to roll me a D8.
8. Metal dice.
As well as accompanied by a perception check. Unless you want to just use your passive perception.
No, moral perception check. Pick one.
That one. That one.
They're really pretty.
8. That might not be good for us.
4 on the D8 and a 7 on the perception. I am zooted. We're gonna miss an assassin. He's gonna stab us in the back. We're gonna fucking die. Hell yeah.
I'm not even high. I'm just wrangling cats.
You're just grabbing a room by the back of the collar.
Pretty much, yes. I've tied
As we're all
a
having-
rope around her skirt.
As we're all having a
Her
smoke-
skirt.
Fine.
As we're all having a smoke sesh, you're grabbing the other two by the back of the collar and have her tied around a rope and you're just dragging all of us back to camp.
Keeping me in front
Perception
of you.
20,
Okay.
and the D8 was.
That's
a
just
four.
why. That's why you're on a rope.
Amazing.
You still have bodily autonomy. You can go places. She's being latched, and I'm just keeping him on the trail because he keeps pulling off trying to make fires. Come on, you gotta
Do
keep
you remember
walking.
that art piece that we got from Halt Matt?
Yeah.
Where it was them like this with the kids?
Yes, I did.
Nothing of note from what you see happens.
Yep, feel that.
Even
Why'd
you.
I roll that D8?
Yeah. Why did
No reason.
Because nothing happened.
Just to make us feel bad.
Yep.
Just to make us suspicious.
You know,
Trying to
nothing.
see if one of us would roll a specific number, maybe.
Well, two of you rolled a 4 and one of you rolled an 8. Maybe that has
Look, I am
significance, maybe it
determined to
doesn't.
make you work.
4 plus 4 equals 8. Got it. Anyways.
That's the average.
Yep. It's the average. I don't know what I want to tell you. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road.
Nothing happens.
Alright, cool.
All right, fun stuff. All right, still walking.
Yeah. I think this is more of a solemn, small talk, like nobody's saying shit type of walk.
No, I just feel like I'm herding cats over here. So yanking
yeah.
on the rope, stay on the trail.
Yeah. I will say, not chaotic, but I'm definitely like, I'm mumbling to myself about what I'm gonna make.
I think
it's like-
the entire time I'm walking and I'm herding the cats, I'm just like, if any of you want to help, D, Mazeltov.
Irina's like, gently like holding like just like the corner of like the sleeve, like just holding on the sleeve like this, just as she's just walking and smoking by you. And just, like every now and again she'll like offer it, and you still exactly. You're just no, stop. It's just like just shrugs and just continues as she's just holding on to you because she can see that you're stressing out and just trying to help you out.
I'm stressed. I can't perceive shit.
I'm perceiving.
Half of my perception check is just her smoke in my face.
Yeah. There you go.
Trying to get you secondhand high.
We all need to be on the same level, bro.
You seem stressed.
I am stressed. We're in a dark and spooky wood, and nobody's paying attention but me. The people who are
I'm
really
paying attention.
Your perception of 20,
I'm
I
tired.
feel, is like not looking for bad guys. I am for 100% sure that Sybil is not looking for bad guys.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're
I'm
looking for
tired
mushrooms.
of being perceptive. I've done my time. I just,
Are you dead?
I wish I was.
Your time is not done then.
Wow, what a good time.
I'm having so much fun, guys.
So lovely weather we're having. You know, just another moonlit stroll
Yeah.
for the umpteenth time.
I'm not tired of that yet, actually.
Give it a week.
I mean, no sunburn and no sun glare off the armor. And I have dark vision, so I'm not worried about that.
Must be nice.
It is nice. Thank you for noticing.
Cute. I do have beautiful eyes.
I light them up. Wait, I can't do that. I don't have I'm a tiefling with no thaumaturgy. Never mind. I don't do that.
Alright, so we're
How
looking...
dare I?
we're
How
looking
dare
to
I
go
make a
somewhere.
tiefling? And
I mean,
not
well, I
thaumaturgy?
think we're making it all the way back to Barovia, or do we want to stop just short of it?
If we can find a safe place to stop, we can. But if we're gonna, it's only an 8-hour trek, and we're not
Roughly,
tired because we got teleported from the Feywild, so we haven't been traveling the whole day anyway. So we might as well just make the whole trek back.
Yeah. All right.
Unless the munchies get too strong.
Yeah, it's all right.
Think of all those kitchen utensils.
As you guys make it back to the village of Barovia. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking back into the cavern. Dimitri, did you miss us?
We're back!
I need your kitchen now.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh.
How long we been gone, by the way?
He's running to the kitchen.
A day. Why is he so okay?
Okay, cool.
He's
Just
very
clanging
hungry.
pots and pans. Just
He's very
going
hungry. You're gonna
fucking
get some good
nuts.
food out of this. I hope your patrons are ready.
Oh, I understand.
Does he understand from the smell, or from
Yeah.
the person hanging
Yeah,
onto my
understand.
shirt still smoking?
This.
Both.
Maybe we had some of this. Oh yeah, no. Oh my god, perfect. Yes, this will be so fucking good right now. Oh,
I am
my God,
looking
yes.
forward to this though. And I will remember it.
What is he? What do you think he's thinking about?
I'll go find out.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, this will be so
Go ahead and roll me a deck save real quick.
Some kind of tostito.
Get back there. It's just a charcuterie
It's a
board. I'm just been.
Tostadas piled high.
You said Dex?
Yeah.
15.
As you're running back there, gently along your side, you feel a box gently being like pushed against you. As Dimitri is like very casually like sliding you something as you're running back like past him into the kitchen.
It's a box? How big is
Yeah.
this box?
Maybe about like
Small enough that you
Yeah.
can push it into your skirts.
so like the size of like of this little guy like right here. Like it's pretty tall, but like casual enough to where he's able to like as you're running by just like
Okay, I'll try to grab it.
then you grab it and kind of you can either be like stealthy about it and kind of just like put it behind you, or you can literally just have it in front of you as you continue running back into the kitchen.
Probably just gonna have it in my hand.
Cool. You now have a box.
Well, she stops midway to the kitchen, not fully in the kitchen, but
Okay.
kind of like in like the doorway. I
Poor
guess.
Dimitri's trying to be stealthy by handing you a box, and you just stop in the middle and be like, oh, box.
Cool.
Well, she has some good. Some good ganja. She's got
Ooh, piece of candy.
essentially. I'm gonna look in the box.
It is very nicely like wrapped. Like it really looks like a present. Like where like there's like the wrapping and a
Oh,
very
I know
tiny
what this
bow
is.
on it.
I know what it is now.
and there, and there's a little card that says to Sybil from Dimitri, and the eye on Sybil is like a little heart on it.
Oh, okay.
So you open the box and you open the box and there is a letter that is like placed at like the top, and there's something metallic and somewhat weighted inside the box.
Okay. Just gonna pull it out.
So you pull out the letter first. Do you look at the letter first, or do you look at the figure first?
She's gonna look at the figure first.
The figure
How rude. Look at the
is
present.
about a foot
It's simple.
tall.
Come on. Come on.
If I can pull it over to the side so you can see it. Is this little guy right here? It looks like a preacher with robes. It's about a foot tall statue made of metal. And you feel that it's very magical in nature. It's made of pure silver and it's about 10 pounds.
What?
No, I'm distracted. I'm ADD.
As I'm just pulling up the whole thing. You don't know all of the information just yet, but you can tell it is magical in nature. And you can tell that the magic
he says
itself
as she reads
is divine nature.
Okay. She does the same pose that he's doing. Like, interesting. She'll look at the letter now.
You open the letter and it just reads, "I'm so fucking sorry for the other night."
Guilt gifts. I love it.
Realize the magical energy after the fact. ... Hope this isn't awkward. Love? ? Dimitri.
He's like, do they share that much?
She's gonna look back at him. Is he looking at her?
He is not making eye contact, but you can tell like from the side of it, he is beet red. Nope. Nope.
I feel like I'm on the
don't
other
be
side
shy, big boy.
I feel like I'm on the other side of the bar, so you're behind going to the kitchen. I'm just like, what? Why are you so
He's like
red?
pulling the shakers, like blocking your vision.
Why are you so... Sybil, what? Is there something you don't need me to see in the kitchen?
No, nothing at all.
He's gonna head into the kitchen.
I'm not being awkward. Why are you being awkward?
Oh my
Why are you making a big deal out of it? I'm not making a big deal out of anything. What are you talking about?
Who are you even shaking a drink up for?
Myself. Do you want one?
Yes.
Cool, there you go.
Take a drink, but not a hit.
I didn't say I drank it. I just said take it.
She's one of those people.
Oh.
Pours
A
a tall glass, fills a cup up with ice and pours a very tall glass, and it's just a very clear cocktail.
Oh, okay. This hasn't been blessed by the church, has it?
In my bag.
None of my liquor has.
Oh, okay.
You think I let them touch my sheet?
You drank their shit, so why not?
It's free liquor. What am I going to do? You think I'm going to serve their sheet? Absolutely not.
Okay.
I am a man of culture, after all.
Insight check. No, I would never. I would never. I trust him implicitly.
What were those words again?
Trust him implicitly.
Let's put that in notes for later. Trust implicitly. Will break later. No,
He gave
Dimitri.
us sending
No,
stone.
Dimitri's a good bean. I love Dimitri.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I played him for my D&D Modern campaign, and he is an absolute fucking good bean.
Big man. Big man, big muscles.
Big beefy Russian boy. Привет, comrades.
You know what we need to do, Irina? You know what we need to do?
Get
We
crossfaded?
we need to go upstairs and create a nest for when we get the food,
Okay.
so that we can have a comfy place to sit and talk and discuss all the things and enjoy the feelings of whatever you guys are feeling right now as you eat it. Okay?
Give me like 5 more minutes. I'm almost done in there.
We've got 5 minutes to Dimitri. We need every blanket and pillow you have in this entire establishment.
Done.
Delightful. I would take all of it. And I will take it to one of the larger rooms and create the boudoir.
You see as he like passes his hands over the bar, and you see that there's a couple of runes that kind of light up as his hand passes over, and they all light up with this like very like sky blue, baby blue arcane energy. And it, like his hand starts to kind of glow in that same light and just snaps as it all kind of fades away. It is done. Go to the room.
I love it.
Right behind you. Here you go. Hot plate coming through.
To the upstairs.
Yes.
Upstairs.
On your left.
Hey, 86 the tomatoes back there. All right, bud.
Corner.
Sibyl's gonna make eye contact with him and go,
He doesn't look.
Look at me! I'm making eye contact with Sibyl at this point. Like, what? Are you?
Wow, the ceiling tiles look great this time of year.
I mean,
That's fantastic.
he's good.
Oh,
We share a
fine.
lot, so I'd be okay if you wanted to.
Talk first. Fuck later. All right. Upstairs. Here we go.
Go ahead and roll me a cooking check.
Go.
We need to make a proficiency for you to have.
It's hang
wouldn't
on.
that be like performance?
I think it's.
Or maybe so. Is
I-
it survival?
I don't remember what it rolls as,
Let's find out.
It's not inventory.
but I feel like I just need to make a skill like for you, like a cooking skill, and just take it off some type of.
Yeah.
I might just make it your spell DC, or like your spell chunk.
My feature passion for food. You can find the choicest, best oh no, this is like finding food, and then you make a 1d4 hit points for creatures who consume the food. So yeah, so y'all get health from eating my food.
Since since your food technically is like almost like your magic, for lack of a better term, like it's magic in nature. I'm just gonna use it as like your spell attack modifier.
Okay.
So whatever you roll, you'll just add your spell attack modifier to it, because it's like whatever you're channeling from your divinity with like proficiency and whatnot, because you would be proficient in cooking tools.
Yeah.
So you're like imbuing your magic into it. So it's basically a spell attack, for lack of a better term, just to have a clear this is what it is as like the bonus.
Yeah,
for
how
it.
much for eating your
For
food?
sure. It's 1d4. So 3 points.
3.
Okay, so alright, cool. So that would be a
They have like a bunch of
7
different ways.
plus
to do it.
3 because proficient. So
Yeah, it's.
oh, fucking 27. This food's fucking banging.
What did you make?
I made nachos. I fully I made
Are we?
there's some steak and some chicken, and then homemade chips, and then just almost whatever topping you want to put on it.
Oh, delightful. I love
And then
this.
it's just a platter.
Is it all covered, or did you have it all like separate to where like you can basically like build your own nacho platter kind of thing?
Build your own nacho platter.
Inspirational.
Yeah.
I want to give you something for that, and I'll figure that out later.
Cool.
Are you still holding an inspiration?
Probably.
Yes, I am.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too.
That's the only thing about like inspiration is that if you guys don't use it, I'm just like I want to give you inspiration, but I can't give you inspiration when you already have it.
No worries.
My problem is I hold on to inspiration for ungodly amounts of time because I don't want to use it on stupid things.
Bro, I give inspiration out like candy.
I know, but it's just ingrained in my brain.
Please, by all means, use your inspiration, because then it gives me more moments of like this where I want to give you inspiration and can't. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So please, do not be afraid to use inspiration, especially like I give it out just for good roleplay moments, like shit like that, where it's just like instead of just like, oh, I made food. Like, he made a full, like, explanation of the things he made. I'm like, yes, inspiration for that. But you already have inspiration, so I don't know what to give you.
No worries.
Dimitri could gift him with a golden spatula.
Yeah, probably.
A golden spatula. You said.
Really nice stainless steel one, just add to your collection.
Fuck yeah. Alright, so we get to the nest. I set the nachos in the middle.
So you guys open the door in, like, you've seen blanket forts before.
I want some I Dream of Genie inside the bottle shit.
But, like, this is... When you open the door, it's kind of like when you open the tent into the Weasley's tent, like when it's like like when you don't expect there to be all this shit on the inside. This fucking blanket fort is the greatest fucking thing you've ever seen.
We love
There's
my inner child is appeased.
there is a full service bar as well as a mini bar with a magical, like, almost like AI version of Dimitri standing there ready to serve whatever drinks. There's an altar to Kellenvor. There's individual rooms for everybody. There's a full, like, lounge area with all, like, these pillows and blankets of, like, so you guys can sit around the corner sit, like, in a circle and eat whatever food or
Tell me why people in Barovia aren't happy.
They got a overbearing vampire that is has his thumb on the
Have they tried
entire
coming
place.
to the bar?
Probably not. Or at least not upstairs. Because upstairs is fucking lit. Anyway.
Okay. Well, serious discussions now.
Anywho. Yeah, alright. Does anybody not know how to do this? And I just, like, hold the platter out. Does anybody not know how to make nachos?
No, I'm pretty proficient in making nachos.
Alright, so pretty much you do chips first. I like to go chips first. Build your toppings. A thin layer of chips. And then some cheese. And then heat it all together so that the cheese melts into the chips. And then you get double stacked. It's really good. It's really fun.
Oh, so your nachos get soggy then.
I like some soggy nachos.
Don't hate me.
No, it's okay. Hey,
but I take all of my toppings and meat and cheese and just mix them together and then just dip my chips into it.
Ooh, that is a way to do it. That is a way to do it.
You look over at Irina, she already has a tortilla chip in her mouth.
Yeah.
You know what? You're already ahead of the game. Good. Alright. Alright. I guess we gotta get serious now.
Holy shit, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at spatulas, and there's fucking... Oh, man!
Homebrew spatulas.
Homebrew spatulas.
Correct.
Fuck yeah. Alright, well...
Oh, because it's different.
I'm interested.
It's called the Spatula of Deliciousness, in parentheses, and Power. And there's, like, different forms of it.
Mm-hmm.
My next piece of artwork is just going to be a haloed spatula.
Oh, no. I mean, the crest that's on his chest is a spatula and a meat cleaver, like crossed.
Okay, so it has different... Oh! Yeah, we're doing this one.
Mm.
I will look this up and do the thing on my side. Continue.
Okay.
Continue. We'll add quests for the progression.
Sounds good.
There's 4 different, like, versions of it.
Yeah.
So there's dormant, humming, glowing, sparking, and awakened. So there's 5 actually. And I'll make some type of side quest in terms of leveling up said spatula. But for right now, it's dormant. So
cool. All right. Well, everybody settled because Irina, I do have some information from D. Dimitri, if you don't mind, can you step out of the room? It's not that I don't trust you. This is just a private party.
It's like there's like almost like a hologram version of him behind the bar, and as soon as you say it, it just fizzles out.
All right, Irina. I want to start by asking a couple questions. You got?
I want to hit everyone with a zone of truth, just so that everyone knows we're all speaking truth.
Oh yeah, I will willingly fail. Yeah.
Irina willingly fails.
Okay, I'm gonna pop that.
Willingly fails.
Sweet. all
about
willing. We all willingly fail, so we are all speaking truth.
Fantastic.
Just not that I think any of us would lie, but just
This is a heavy discussion.
You feel a counterspell.
Oh God, coming from the closet.
Fucking Mazeltov finding bitches in the closet. Bless you.
Thank you for that, Philomina. This will make things a little bit easier, and we don't have to coerce anything out of anyone.
yes.
So Irina, I got a couple questions for you before I let you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you dream at night, do you ever have dreams that feel a little too real, like
Oh, constantly.
constantly? And
Yeah.
then, how's about, do any of those dreams result in you dying?
Me dying, no.
Okay,
A lot of other people dying, yes.
got it. So, I know some dreams you're like, you're watching everything happen, and then some dreams are like it's happening to you. Which one of those two is it?
About a 50-50 split.
Got it. Okay. Long story short, per D, the reason Strahd wants you so bad is that he believes that you are a reincarnation of his long lost love. And you are a key to unlocking godly power. Yeah, is the way Dee essentially described it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
However, everyone in Barovia knows this, and no one wants the Baron to have godly power.
Okay.
So that is why you have been reincarnated so many times, is that fate has stepped in and taken you before Strahd can get to you, hence why Doretta has done this shit 11 times? 10? 11?
11.
We're 11?
I think we're 11.
We're 11. We're 11. Okay. How are you okay so far?
Okay isn't necessarily the wording for it, but you know.
Fair. And
We're stable enough to continue having the conversation.
unfortunately, that is why you have been the target of all the malicious things that have ever happened to you. The girl that Mazeltov found you with, that supposedly, yeah. So that church, they know of this idea, and they have been the ones to intervene a lot.
Okay.
So that's something. And also, we're new to this. Like, I mean, we were just told to protect you, but obviously you are a very capable young woman, and you can protect yourself, and you've survived this long. So who's to say that you couldn't survive longer? But I do ask that maybe you help us then. Help us.
Help you.
Yeah, help us, help you. That's a great way to put it, Sybil. Thank you. Help us, help you.
Tex, go ahead and refresh your character sheet.
Kind of that.
Help me to help you to help him. That's when you hear me say, hey, 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 I'm acting unlucky way. We're loving this lovely day. And I feel like we never...
Items or inventory?
Inventory, yes. You should see the spatula in there.
Yeah. Let's trigger on the spell. Ooh, this
Disney
is
song,
fun.
Brain. Brain.
Alright. Sick. Hell yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Depending on what unlocks, this will be fun.
Yeah. I mean, even if nothing unlocks, it's still a fucking fun spatula.
Oh, fuck yeah. Cool. So that's, I mean, I know I kind of made this out to be a whole big event, but that's kind of the honest truth to all this, is you're a key that no one knows what unlocks, but no one wants to take the chance of what it could unlock.
And then Sybil, go ahead and refresh your character sheet, and you should see the statue in yours. As this conversation is happening, you can do one of two things. You can either spend this time just attuning to it and kind of focusing and seeing what it works, or focus on the conversation and do that after, later, on your own time.
Focus on the conversation and then
Simple.
So
Okay.
that is that's all I got, and that is I mean, well, we got the Zone of Truth up. I can honestly say that is about all the information I have right now. And whenever we get more information, I promise to at least be honest with you. Whether D wants to hide his shit, whether Mazel wants to keep being his chaotic self, or whether our two Fae friends here want to fuck off back to the Fae, or do whatever. I just met them
We barely
72
even
hours
know
ago.
each other.
Yeah, I met them 72 hours ago. I promise to be honest with you.
How you doing?
Anyone else?
I want to hear your thoughts before we dig it in.
But before that happens, so we're all here.
I don't want you to
All
yell at us
gathered
again.
I
know you're having a hard time with this.
I've had a lot happen in the past week,
Oh yeah.
and I'm tired of getting slammed with shit. So I just need to know, before I continue with whatever the fuck is going on, if there's anything else that y'all are hiding from me, that y'all are not telling me, that is happening right now. Because I don't think I have the mental capacity to deal with anything else on top of the shit storm that he just gave me. I can process this. I'm fine. I can live
Insight
with-
check.
Go for it.
I'm fine.
Panicking on the inside. No? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
roll above a 10.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm
7.
You gotta
I'm
shame
fine.
that
I
dice.
can
shame them.
I can continue to just process this,
For sure.
but while I'm processing things, I can't have more shit slammed on top of me.
Well, I mean,
So if anyone else has anything to continue about the situation that we're in, please, for the love of the gods, let me know what's going on.
I mean, some spooky shit's going on with the church.
Okay?
And they gave some ominous vision to me, or prophecy. Something about the eclipse,
Gates.
horsemen.
Some churchy mumbo jumbo that I didn't get the gist of, but there are gates that are going to be opened. The eclipse is apparently a precursor to that, a warning, a promise for it to happen. We don't know anything about that. We've just been given some weird riddles. You want to put your head to them? More than likely, share it. I don't have information to add to the fold. I just want to know how involved you want to be in your own survival. This is a lot to process, and I'd be right there for you if you wanted to just go hide somewhere until it settles down. Or would you rather be a part of this and put your own sword into your own life and protect yourself and try to break out of this continuous cycle of death and reincarnation? And if you decide you want to come and help us, I need to know that you can hold your own shit without breaking down if something comes into light. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. I can't promise you'll know everything the minute we know it. I can't promise you that it won't feel like we're keeping it from you if we tell you when we find out. It's just as likely we'll find out some information we don't know and you're going to jump on us and tell us we knew about it and we didn't. And I don't want that to keep happening. Because we can't figure this out if we have someone jumping down our throats every time information comes out.
Anything else? Anything at all?
Yeah,
Nothing
you're
on
pretty.
that note. I feel like we
What do
can
you want?
share some
I mean,
stories.
if there's, I mean, if you have questions for us, like we're
Tell us what you want to know.
Transparency.
Flicks the remaining bit of the blunt off to the side.
I get up and go stomp it out because we're in a pillow fort and you're throwing fire around.
You should have put it.
So where do we start?
Well,
Sounds like the
I-
church.
yeah.
It
I don't
also depends on you. Whether or
I
not
have heard the same song and dance before. We're here to help. We're here to protect you. I've heard the same song and dance before.
Actually, may I interject? How many times have you heard it? Because I'm curious if you're on number 11 as us. So you've heard it 10 times as well.
I've heard it from 9 different people, and the 10th being the church. You guys are the 11th.
From adventuring parties.
In this
From-
lifetime?
From people claiming that they want to help you.
I
That aren't
still
from
don't
here.
fully get that bit of it.
Does she have memories from other timelines?
That's what I was trying to glean from the dreams, but I think she might, but they're just not. I feel like they may be dreams that she doesn't know are real. That really happened.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know
For a
what-
fact, while this dream, past life, this whole back and forth, for a fact in recent history, I can tell you this is the second time I've heard it within the past month.
Damn. He makes.
Well,
Once from the church and
us.
once from you guys.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
god damn! I thought you heard.
Prior to that, I'm not too sure in terms of this whole dream, past life, reincarnation shit.
You've heard it, but you
I'm gonna
couldn't
be
tell
honest.
us-
I
Yeah.
I'm lost in the sauce, right?
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can't give you clarification in terms of when I've heard it and who I've heard it as. Because the whole bit of me reincarnating, that's just a whole fucking bomb.
Mhm.
The fact that my soul is stuck here is a whole fucking bomb.
Yep.
And I'm fine with that. I can live with that. Because at this point, if my soul is stuck here and I keep reincarnating, then I've got nothing left to lose. I will say that.
I mean, on the
you
bright
are
side, if that means that if you die, you're just going to get another chance at it.
Correct.
That'd be great.
I will say, you are the first ones to come to me and give me the whole story.
Delightful. Win for us.
I have that.
No, okay. Do you not have access to it yet? Okay, never mind. Plan avoided. I was just gonna have her like greater restoration and see if we bring the memories back.
Hey.
And I have no problem doing whatever y'all need, whatever the plan is. I just don't want to be kept out of the loop of things. I understand you guys may find things out before you tell me, and that's fine. But it's when you know things and are actively withholding information that is the frustrating thing. That's why I snapped yesterday, and I apologize. Yesterday. Time's a weird construct here. I understand that there may be times where you learn things and I'm not physically there. But I don't want to feel like I'm being actively withheld information to protect myself. Right?
Sure,
I don't.
we can agree to that.
I'm not this damsel in distress. I don't need saving. I'll help and do whatever y'all need. But I need to feel like I'm part of the team, for lack of a better term.
We should cut your teeth on the church.
I don't want to feel like I'm left out of the loop and I'm just being dragged around by you guys.
Got it.
I can pitch in, I can help out, but I can't do that without knowing the whole story.
Okay.
And now that I do, I'm willing to help with whatever you want because you guys are being honest with me. But it's the frustration of all of this shit was happening and I'm expected to know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just because I've been here, a lot of my time recently has been holed up in the mansion killing wolves to protect myself and my father. And now that one of those two things is dead,
Well, you killed the wolves too.
two of the three things are dead. I have my drunk of a brother and myself left. And at this point, if y'all are telling me that even if I die, I'm just going to reincarnate and this whole cycle is going to happen again, I'd rather go down on my terms.
Yes.
True words couldn't be spoken. Cool. Alright. So
Proud not to have
how
that.
are you how are you on the whole like Barovia is a different realm thing? Like because I feel like there's a nice powwow.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that stomp into the Fey realm? Did that feel
That felt weird.
Yeah.
That felt wrong.
but like wrong in the sense that it blew your whole world concept, or wrong that it was just a new place?
Yes.
Like how do you feel about multiple gods? Like, is that a thing for you?
No, I don't give a shit about that. I know that there are multiple
No,
gods.
yeah.
I know that there are multiple
She
deities.
has said multiple times, gods.
Okay. I just want to. I just
I
check on a
am
basis.
that
here.
that part I can accept.
You believe in multiple
It's
gods,
not-
do multiple realms.
Me being in the Feywild wasn't a mental strain. It was a physical strain.
Okay.
Interesting.
That my body felt like it wasn't supposed to be there.
Interesting.
I can process that. I'm fine. I'm chill. We're good. I understand the concept of there being different realms because honestly, at this point, you know, why would everything in the world be as shitty as this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, you know, it's hard to say that when we're in the current situation that we are. As she looks around the entire fucking blanket
Actually,
fort.
you know what? I'm gonna try to take notes. I'm just gonna watch this later.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm gonna write notes in this too. No.
And she looks at the whole fucking blanket fort and it's like, you know, it's kind of subjective. But like, mentally, there's not a whole lot that can really change my whole outlook on life. But my body itself was telling me that I shouldn't have been there. And I can't really give you more on that. I can try and spend some time and meditate, or I can try and find someone to try and interplanar travel. Unless you guys have that ability.
No, fortunately.
So I can try that while you guys do whatever you want to do and try and do more studying, but without being there for longer and being able to understand that part of it, that's going to be difficult without doing it multiple times, you know? I can try and find someone that can help me with that or attempt it on my own time.
What do you know about the areas outside of this specific town?
Not much. I know the woods are infested with different creatures and monsters. But beyond that, not a whole lot. Like, I've been kind of kept to the town, which is why when the church came in, they were something new and were trying to give people hope. So it's kind of why I didn't necessarily cling to them per se, but I was definitely curious about what was happening.
So your father and your brother and yourself, you never traveled outside of the town to any of the others?
I can't speak for my brother, but I haven't. And, you know, father, you know, that's a whole thing. He probably did, maybe, but, you know, it's hard to ask a corpse questions.
What did your father do in the town? I know he's the Burgermeister,
Yeah.
but
We got
He's the
10
burger
questions
master.
between us two.
I know this, but I want to hear her say what he did because I don't know what the
We could ask
Burgermeister is.
10
We
things.
both went.
Talk with the dead.
He's basically like the mayor of the town.
Who is she?
But the problem with him being the mayor and the Baron being who the Baron is, he didn't really have a whole lot of autonomy in terms of what he could do and what he could help and what he could change. He cared about the people here. He wanted to help, but when everyone's walking around like zombies and everyone's pretty much just walking around waiting to die, there's not a whole lot that he can do to help.
Would he have had maps?
Probably. At least of the town.
It would be good for
and
us to
hopefully
have
the
a map.
surrounding area. I could check to see how much of the surrounding area he had.
It would be helpful just to know what other small towns were in the area besides Locky.
I can go back to the mansion and try.
Well, we can all go back to the mansion. We wouldn't want you to get taken out by wolves.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Honestly, since Dad died, they haven't really been attacking.
How do you know you've been with us?
The whole Dad dying wasn't a recent bit in terms of like.
How long have you been hiding in
12
that
hours?
house with all of the dead things?
I was kind of waiting to see after Dad died to see what would happen, and I was tired of getting attacked.
But like,
And if
how
he-
long did you stay there?
Probably about a day's worth,
Okay.
maybe 2 days. But at least ever since he died, nothing ever came to attack until you guys broke in.
Okay.
I know it would be hard, but would you be willing to go back to the house? I know you just said you would go back to the house, but like, let's be honest. Is it going to be very traumatizing for you to go back to that house and look through your dad's stuff?
Tell you what?
Yeah. I think that's a.
I'm asking because I want to know whether she wants to stay in this room or not while we go do the thing.
I mean, if I had a choice, I'd rather stay here.
You have a choice. This is your choice. I'm giving it to you right now.
But also, you guys are going to be kind of the blind leading the blind in the mansion that I lived in. So it'd be better in terms of finding shit if I was there.
This is
But
true.
if you guys want to go by yourself,
I'm
gonna be
not.
honest,
It's not whether we want to
I'd
go by
rather
ourselves.
not go there to see my dad's dead corpse if it's still there. But at the same time, if that's what y'all need to help kind of push things along, I can overcome that and smoke or drink it out later. Because I'm still kind of in the grieving process of the whole, dad dying bit. But if that's what y'all need for me to go through that and
I don't
help
need
out-
you to do anything. We can ransack this house just as easily with you or
Yeah,
without
sure.
you. You will make this simpler. If you can do it, let's go. If you don't want to or you don't think you can, stay here.
It's not that I don't think I can. I can do it. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So it's
I
whatever
think right now we're just trying
y'all need. I'd rather not. But if you think it would make your lives easier, and that would kind of get the ball rolling, for lack of a better term, I'm willing to do that.
Okay.
So y'all tell me what works for you guys.
I
Other
think we
than-
need a map.
Charging your dice.
Okay.
I'm
We need
purifying
a map,
it.
we need
Yes.
a map, we need a map, we need a map, we need a map.
Barring that, we can take all of our high asses out into the woods and we can fight a monster for them.
Well, I will say, before the zone of truth ends,
Oh, I don't know how long.
yeah,
I think it's an hour.
Is it? It's a second level spell. It ought to be. It's 10 minutes.
Okay.
okay, before the zone of truth ends,
I think the spell has already ended, but like you can tell that like everyone's energy like hasn't changed since the spell ended.
got it. Okay.
They don't know.
current
They're just telling
plan-
the truth. So they think they can.
Yeah. The plan in place that I think needs to be done is the church cult is on hallowed ground.
Okay.
Strahd can't set foot on hallowed ground, so we need to take that land back. That is mission number one.
You look like you want to say something.
Let me just
Sure.
bring things in, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's his nuts?
Dimitri?
No,
D.
Nathaniel?
that one.
Nathaniel.
Isn't he? No.
D.
Isn't he also a vampire?
Yes, and let me tell you,
So then, how is he able to step on hallowed ground?
I don't think he can,
He did.
He was already at the church.
Yeah.
but maybe the hallowed ground was like in the backyard or something. Like the church is like the entrance to the hallowed ground.
Well,
It's
no,
a really
'cause-
simple term, but like I mean,
yeah, but when I did my divine sense,
Mhm.
it radiated the whole church, but he was able to enter it anyways.
could be that face shit.
It's probably definitely the face shit. It's definitely because they're being instilled with the magic from the church anyways, and then those.
Irene, are you privy to this stuff that we're talking about right now? Supposedly there's some face shit going on with the church as
Yeah,
well.
we told her this.
We told her this?
Yeah, because we were telling her about Grace.
God damn, that shit you gave me was very good. I'm so sorry. I'm just behind on everything.
I mean, possibly she doesn't know about the zombie creatures we fought when we first got here because she was still in her house. When we first got here, there were zombie creatures in front of the church.
Oh, that's a new one.
Is it? Because the church made it seem like it wasn't new.
It's a new one for me.
Okay. All right.
Like
there you
a
go.
mix between fae and undead.
That.
Yeah, it's very strange. And
Which was weird for us when we got
That seems
here.
like a very weird.
Well, I thought it was
combination.
very weird too. When we got here and we sensed that. But then when we got into the church, we noticed that they were funneling fae magic into the people, which is giving them that like colored, like they're coming back from the dead look. That's fae magic. Which means that when these people are getting taken up to the castle and they're being sent back as zombies.
Did you guys recognize it as if it was true, like, necrotic in terms of, like, healing them? Or did you guys recognize it was, like, illusion that it's, like, they're just trying to make them look like that to give a better perception of them?
So,
it wasn't an
or a
illusion.
purity. It's not an illusion.
I was
Okay.
blasting away, so I mean, I didn't.
Well, no, we saw it when we entered the church because they were doing the service thing.
Got it. Okay.
We came in after you guys.
So it's not an illusion,
Okay.
and it's not necrotic. It's more of like
I think technically healing magic falls under necrotic. I don't know why. But
Yeah,
it does.
all healing technically also falls
by
under
by
necrotic,
base standards of D&D.
Right.
which is, it's the weirdest thing.
Unless it's radiant, but
But Radiant, unfortunately, isn't like a
Healing thing, yeah.
It's not a class
Mhm.
of.
I guess you would say kind of necrotic.
Yeah.
then, I guess.
it was definitely of a healing nature, so it would be necrotic and actual, not illusion.
Okay. So we know that they're actively healing people.
Well,
With foreign magic.
we know that they are giving them a boost.
Aura of Purity is an abjuration spell.
Abjuration. Okay.
It is on this paladin spell list as well as a optional for the clerics.
I don't have that. Oh, I might have access to it. Do I have that yet? That's not on my list of spells, but do I know it?
It is a 4th level spell.
I don't know it. I don't know it yet.
Yeah, we don't get a fourth yet. Yeah.
But
Okay. But okay, back to.
yeah.
So, do we think the church is like the gateway into the hallowed ground? Like,
Well,
that's
the
their,
thing
like,
is, though,
fort?
is that the hallowed ground might be not tainted's not the right word, but altered.
Okay.
Um,
So that's probably why D can walk around.
Yeah,
Got it.
possibly.
It
And if
might
D can
not
get
even-
there,
Technically, be
Right.
like yes, it's a church, but there's a lot of falsities there.
hallowed in the sense that they might feel it's hallowed to that one particular god, but if that one particular deity is not an actual deity,
It's not.
Or
it's
is-
not hallowed ground.
Or
It would be,
said
but
the
only-
graveyard is
yeah.
out back, right?
The graveyard is out to the back of the church, yes.
Okay. I mean,
Grace told us that those people got out of the church, got out of the graveyard every night and went to the castle, and they had to bring them back every night.
There are spirits that
That wouldn't happen.
that
on
try and
hallowed
make their way towards Castle Ravenloft. And from what you remember from Grace telling you is that like Grace and her siblings try and like wrangle them back up so that they like trying to put them to rest, but the
Yes.
area itself isn't allowing.
It's
them
not
to.
as hallowed as we think it is.
Got it. Alright, so we gotta get to the land, but there's a cult on top of the land, so I keep seeing that we gotta take out this cult.
I am so here for that.
Yeah. I feel like we're a little understaffed though.
We are down one magical crossbow.
Yeah.
The
Two magical
question
crossbows? Does
I'm
does
just,
Mazeltov have magic?
I just want to pose this for the class,
Sure.
just so that
Please.
it's said.
Frankly, you're a part of the group now, so please speak freely.
Creepy Stalker Baron
Yes.
is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Culty Church, problem. Which problem do we feel is worse? Because we might be able to frame a enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing, and use one to take down the other.
Now
Stalker Baron poses a bigger threat, especially because it seems like, well, he said it before, it seems like once we defeat them, well, our creepy stalker Baron,
Mm-hmm.
that there will be a power vacuum.
Okay.
And also, like, the Baron is the main issue. The
Okay.
Baron is the main problem. The second problem that you're talking about has a what if could be protection from bigger problem.
Also, they tend to hurt people who don't align with them.
Exactly.
So what if we use them to assist us with taking down the Baron, and while they are injured after that, we take them down in just kind of two birds, one stone it?
Would you be comfortable fighting alongside the guys that did that to your arms?
Would you be comfortable fighting alongside the people knowing that those people have actively tried to sway our mind with magic?
And kill you.
Because that's what they did to us.
They've only done one of those three things to me, at least outwardly.
Because our very first time meeting them, we even just tried to go in and see what they were about, and they were magically trying to turn our minds. And I ain't about fighting the holy war of no free will.
I don't want to limit our options.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can get around one versus the other, like if we can take down Strahd
What if we just
by
take
using
out
the
Silas?
cult, or if we use Strahd to take down the cult, I'm fine with whichever way we go. But we need to figure out which is the bigger problem to use the other one to our advantage, and ideally make it seem like their idea. Because from what I understood from coming to the church for the couple times I went, excuse me, for the couple times I went there, is that they already wanted to remove Strahd from the equation. Now, for what reason? What their end goal is, I didn't fully get that. But they at least want to remove Strahd from the equation. So if we can use them to take down Strahd, then, I mean, enemy of my enemy is my friend, and then the second Strahd's out of the equation, we make sure that they don't use that power vacuum to put themselves into that position.
Your frenemy book's not listening to this, are you?
It's, huh?
I said her frenemy book's not listening to this.
But if we feel like the cult is more of a problem, that they have more power, then maybe we accept that invite, and I play along with this. He wants me because he thinks I'm the whole reincarnation of his ex-lover, whatever the fuck. We play into that, and I use him to take down the cult with us.
So can I be devil's advocate real
Yeah,
quick?
I'm throwing out every option.
no,
I'm
please.
just trying to figure out what you guys want to go with.
So my two things is if we do the first one
Mhm.
of going and asking enemy of my enemy is my friend,
Mhm.
they may just try to outright kill you because they fully believe in the whole you're the key of unlocking his godhood.
Okay.
So they may not even want to talk. They may straight up try to kill your ass before you get a word out.
Okay.
And then secondly, it's if all he needs to do is be near you, if all he needs to do is somehow coerce you, the Baron, and he unlocks these godly powers, or fuck it. It may be, he just may get a lot of gas from being around you. Maybe that's what it unlocks. But that's a huge if.
Okay.
I also don't think that he would take a request from nobodies like us.
Exactly.
He's
And the way Dee talks about him and how scared as shit, and let's be honest, Dee's scared as shit of him. As scared as shit of it as Dee is of him, he could overpower us like that. Like there is no protecting anyone, there is no fighting, it is only losing.
So if he's the problem,
Mhm.
from what it sounds like,
Yes.
we go into the church, cautious as that may be,
Mhm.
and try and infiltrate our way either into their plans to kill Strahd or introduce them into our plan to kill Strahd. And use them to help take down Strahd as our group and their group. And then when the dust settles, then it's us versus them.
I like your idea. I do. I'm just a...
And they've already come to us asking us to take down the Baron.
They have?
Great. Whenever Mazeltov was out getting you, Grace... Or wait, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grace
Yes.
came to us.
No, that was before, right? Because Mazel found her in the closet first, and then after that talk, he left and went and found Irina, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn, all this shit's mulling together. So, anyways, Grace, the pretty blue-haired one, she was found stalking in our closet. Which I'm gonna run over to the closet and like rip it open real quick.
So you think she's pretty?
Oh yes, no. So like she's an attractive young woman, yeah.
Oh.
What?
Continue.
Oh my god.
Man.
Anyways,
Poor Irina.
I'm on a pilgrimage. I ain't trying to settle down with nobody. Anyways. But anyways, she came and talked to us. She gave Sibyl here a tome that allows her to talk to, what the fuck's name was his ass again? Nathaniel. Allows him to talk to Nathaniel.
It's our frenemy book.
Yeah.
Do we know how it fully works yet?
Unfortunately, no. And I'm thinking about it now. They might have just heard this entire conversation.
Yeah, we should... For fuck's sake.
Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying by we're new at this.
Do you mind...
You don't have a bag of holding, do you?
Do you mind pulling out the book for just a moment?
Fill it up.
She puts her hand over it and you see like a faint, almost like flame-like energy kind of produced from her hand
Bitch is
as...
magical. Fuck this shit. She got so mad at me for trying to heal her ass. This bitch is magic.
Wait, you got calm emotions on yourself?
She didn't stalk it.
First off, it's a multi-class. Second off, this is just detect magic, you bitches. Fuck both of you.
We're fun. We like to have fun here.
I have one thing, and it's detect magic.
I do one thing.
Most of my whole bit is swing sword and kill things, right?
My job
Which
is
is hot.
my job
Yeah.
is
My job is sword. Most people think it's fighter, but it's actually just sword.
I'm glad you say right up. My job class is sword.
My job class is sword. Some people think it's fighter, but it's actually just sword.
Oh my gosh. I'm still just... Fucking magic. Pissed at me over a healing spell.
Go ahead, if you're that pressed, go ahead and make me a perception check for me.
Oh, can I run over to the closet door and rip it open again?
Alright.
See?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You have been blinded by the light. Do better.
Wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Da! Perception?
Yes.
19.
You realize that there is a necklace around her neck that is glowing as she is doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And you can reasonably assume that the way that she is casting detect magic is through that necklace, and it's not like through her own innate magical abilities.
I mean, that's good to know.
Highly likely.
That's good to know. I'm just... The bitch reacted like she didn't know what magic was, okay?
The bitch reacted like she's been traumatized and fucking carved into by a goddamn crazy cult who also uses magic. So the fact that you walked up and you're just like, we're just gonna use some fucking magic.
Mom, I'm scared.
Oh, the DM's mad.
Mom, can you pick me up?
Mom, I float up.
Pick you up.
Hi, Bobby. Welcome to Dimitri's Mojo Dojo Casa house.
Wait, somebody
This is-
deleted...
it's a
Did you leave a
platform.
message? What?
It was a bot.
Yeah, it was a bot. And I
Oh,
banned
okay,
it.
sorry.
Banned it from the chat. So, She casts Detect Magic.
Good.
You run and check the closet. Go ahead and roll me a Dexterity saving throw.
Making me play with nachos.
Motherfucker, I swear to Christ, there's somebody in this fucking closet right now. This
You
is
can't
not gonna
manifest
be
these
good.
things with
Sorry.
dog. You can't say it.
Yeah, no. What did you say? Dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving
Oh,
throw.
that's not good.
Swear to God. If it's Silas, he's dead.
An 11.
As soon as you open the closet, something latches onto your face.
I try to snatch it.
What is it?
You snatch it off, and everyone sees that it is a plush version of Mazeltov.
Oh, okay.
And
I was
there's
worried- I
a
was
little
worried it was a
there's a
spider.
little post-it note that just says, "Haha."
Cool.
He's
It's not magical. It's not like
an acquaintance.
Count backwards.
He's a team member. He's a
Right.
valuable part of the team.
it's not magical. It's not sentient. Like it literally just like is like limp. But like the way that like boxes and things were like set up, it was just standing there. So as soon as you open the closet, it just fell onto your face.
Motherfucker. Oh god, he's gonna be helpful. He's gonna be helpful. I don't need to kill him. All right. Oh, all right. Anyways,
Good
fucking
affirmation.
yeah. Thank you. It's needed. Anybody in the closet?
Aside from the plush, no.
Anyone in
Cool.
the closet?
Sick. Good. All
I'm
right.
gonna make flashbacks to a penguin.
I come back and take a big old scoop of salsa.
So, good news, bad news. There is a level of communication that is connected to this book journal. It doesn't seem like it is from an auditory perspective. That it seems like the only ways that it can interact to and from is through writing in the journal.
Which
Good.
we knew that.
Talk freely.
So,
Oh, good.
they cannot hear us if we do not write things in the journal. At least from what I'm getting, is that the only way for us to commune is through the journal, is to write in it, and vice versa, that the only way that they can communicate to us is through the writing as well. So, we are free to speak amongst each other as need be, and we shouldn't feel like we have to censor ourselves because of the book. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
What
Cool.
was the bad news?
Oh, the bad news is that there's a level of communication straight from us to them, which, given the circumstances, if we're not fully trusting them, is a problem.
Reach my hand out to get the book. Pass it back to Sybil. Is that the book?
Oh, right, the book.
Nah, cool. We'll take a pen. You're still a jerk. Hand it back.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
She wasn't looking. 7. Back into the lane.
Everyone catches you do this.
Ooh,
Oh, hello.
get ready. Everybody else gonna get it here in a second.
You alert.
Think about your rhymes.
Well, this has been a eventful evening.
Any
Can
more
we
questions
go
for
to
us?
your house? Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Certainly.
Sorry, I'm getting antsy. I kind of want to get up.
I
and
know.
walk
We should go
around.
get a map.
Yeah. But any more questions before we leave the room? Because I think we need to go to your mansion and get a map.
I say we do that in the morning,
Oh yeah.
because we kind of have been traveling for the past 12 to 15 hours. This is the first time we've actually sat down.
You know what?
And
Like I said,
I'm considering, there's not really a whole morning and night cycle, but I'd like to at least get some rest before we deal with whatever the fuck we're going to deal with, if there is anything there. Worst case scenario, we go there and nothing happens, but I'd rather us be prepared than not.
I agree. All right. Well, we do got to keep watch. I mean, I trust Dimitri, but Dimitri could be, chopped up into little pieces for all we know.
Don't say such things.
Well, big pieces, should I say?
As soon as you say that we need to keep watch, you see the hologram version of Dimitri walk up and lock the door, and not just the regular latch, but also the deadbolt and then the chain lock.
Sick.
fucking barricades like the fucking door down.
Oh fuck! All right.
And just turns around without a word, just thumbs up and fades away again.
Never mind. I guess we got a good and peaceful night's sleep ahead of us.
Before we go to bed, I would like to put a little non-detection on you, Irina.
Okay.
Just in case.
She reaches beyond the bar and she grabs a beer and just literally, without like, you guys know that it's like a bottle opener top. She literally just flicks it off. She's like, all right,
You cast non-detection on her.
cool. How long does that last?
8 hours.
Cool. Amazing.
I mean, obligatory warding bond for the night.
Hmm.
I can do 2, so you've already put her from detection. Are you a light sleeper?
It depends. I'm not gonna lie. I've eaten a lot, so I'm probably gonna sleep pretty heavy tonight.
You're non-detection, so pop in these 2.
Okay.
My 2 second level slots.
Cool. Ding ding. Warding bonds are set. Are they concentration?
They're not.
Cool. How long do they last?
An hour, just for the first hour of sleep. And then I don't think. No, Shield of Faith in my.
Did you
Spell
want to take
stories.
watches, just in case?
I feel like.
If everyone does 2 hours,
Yeah.
we can get through this night pretty quick. For the most part.
I feel like even if you guys didn't, I think I'd still sit up for the first hour. Because I think that's the one where the most vulnerable is when you guys are.
Do y'all even need a full night's sleep being from the Fae?
Yes,
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was.
It's more of an elfin
that's
thing.
an elf thing.
Oh, it's an elf thing.
Yeah.
Really racist, man.
Hey, I'm on my pilgrimage. I'm learning shit. All right.
I'm still waiting for that first time he goes down and comes back up. One hit point. Huh?
What?
Goddamn right.
I didn't say anything.
Anywho.
Anyways, Philomina takes the first 2 hours because she's the sober / not high one.
So we're doing 2-hour shifts then? Question mark.
Yeah, that way we can get done in 10 hours.
8.
8.
Regular
Yeah.
8 hours.
Oh yeah, 8 hours. Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically it makes sense that everyone gets 8 hours of rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first watch.
Yeah. I might pop something on my cell phone.
Elves.
Elves, am I right? What's up, Travis? What's up, Travis?
I couldn't read it. I was like, does it say afterlife?
Elves, am I right? So, Philomina with the first watch.
Yeah.
We'll do the second one because he's thrown out of
I-
his mind.
Yeah.
Irina will do the third then.
Yeah.
I'll have breakfast ready in the morning.
Sure. Yep.
So you only get 6 hours of rest.
Okay.
But I'll still constitute as a full long rest. I'm not going to be like, you have to go back to sleep for 6 hours. Or for 2 hours, then you can get your full... Yeah, no, you're fine.
Appreciate it.
So, first watch goes off. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
I don't want to.
That's why I said D100, not D20.
Okay. All right. Let me
wait till
get the correct.
my watch to do my spells.
74.
74. About an hour into your watch, on the door, you just hear...
No, jeez. I will go up to the door, not open it. Dimitri?
Is this bad time to talk?
No, it's not a bad time to talk. Unlock
I just-
Great time.
Unlock the 7 locks on the door. I'm gonna step outside, and then when I step outside, I'll just be like, "Can you have your person put it back until I'm ready to go back in?"
You just hear...
Yeah, great. We love that. Thank you. What's going on?
I mean, you kind of just left.
I did, and then I did, and I came back and you gave a lover's gift to my friend.
The lover's gift was after the fact that I realized your magic also imbued her with what happened. I can apologize to you and I can have conversation with you, but it doesn't feel right to have that conversation with her. As let me be frank, I slept with you and she felt the whole thing. That's the A and B. And you and I can be adults and have conversation about that, but considering that her and I have never really talked like that, I felt wrong. I felt bad, and it was way of me saying I apologize.
Go back and watch the other episodes.
Got that right, Travis. Gotta watch the other episodes. So.
No, don't explain.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Explain. Go ahead.
TLDR, warding bond, where they share pain and whatnot. Philomina slept with one NPC, and the other character, Sibyl, that she casted the warding bond on, felt everything that happened.
Because for the first time, I think, for the first time ever in a while, probably, Sibyl felt the need to warding bond back. Which I think is what caused the problem, because if it was just one way, it wouldn't have happened. They both warding bonding each other, so everything that happened was a literal connection. And Dmitri is like a 6'4" built Russian guy who is a little bit, aggressive.
Snack that smiled back.
God damn it.
Inspiration.
God damn it. I would say inspiration, but you already have inspiration.
I don't have inspiration.
Inspiration, then there you go. Inspiration.
Yeah.
See, that's also the problem.
I got a wonderful fun night, and Yeslie got a magic item.
Yeslie got a magic item with a little note that said, "My bad."
My bad, bro.
Sorry for inadvertently rearranging your guts.
Title of the episode: Inadvertently rearranging your guts.
Inadvertently rearranging your guts.
Aggressive and feeling everything, oh man.
Aggressive and feeling everything, oh man. Get some Neosporin after that.
It was 10 points of damage for both.
5.
It was only 5, because,
Because warding bond decreases all of it. Anywho, okay, back to the serious conversation we're having in the hallway.
Yeah. Back to serious conversation. I can sit here and have conversation with you as this is something that has happened with us. I didn't know how to have conversation with that one, as we've never really had those kind of conversations.
That's fair.
And that is the reason why I gave her the parting gift, as you will. And I can understand, right? Like, I'm kind of tied to here. You as adventurer don't want to be tied down. But it's hard for me to not sit here and not feel some type of way, right?
Yeah, I can understand that.
At least a note, right? Like, something.
We were only gone for a day.
She said good.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to use the sending stone, because by the time we realized we got turned around, and then we were back where we started, kind of. It was...
Bludgeoning.
Slashing, actually.
Oh, God! Piercing.
Okay, look, maybe you haven't looked at the thing, but my tail got injured, and instead of just trying to heal it up, I put a steel plate on my tail.
Even better. Even better.
Anyways.
No big deal.
Okay.
I
So
think
like,
it was a big deal.
I feel like if we had been gone longer, you wouldn't feel this way, because I would have reached out.
I'll stop.
What would you have, though?
Oh,
I would have.
Okay.
I would have.
Start.
I
How big of a deal?
don't like to leave loose ends, because I like to come back and finish the knot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
And
you're right. I'm not gonna be.
No.
It's hard to be tied down to a space, but I like to know that when, I'm not gonna leave any hard feelings behind.
And how per se do you want to finish this knot?
I would like for it to be a square knot, in the sense that the ends go out, but the knot continues forever.
Roll a persuasion check.
No, not with you.
The bear comes up and it just blacks out. Oh, this is a scroll drop.
Persuasion.
I gotta send it to
19.
you.
Charisma class.
It's really funny. I gotta show it to you. I saved it in my thing.
Look, I'm not saying if you find yourself a nice girl, you let me know.
Well, you already
But-
have.
Oh.
He called
The
Field.
problem is,
If you find you a nice girl that wants to grow roots, let me know.
Is that fun?
No, I didn't say that. No. Continue what you're saying. I'm sorry.
what about if you find this man who is willing to move on with his life?
I would not say no to a traveling partner. No, I would not say no to that. But I will warn you that Sibyl comes as a matching set.
You see his,
Wink.
his face goes beet red, and not like I'm attracted to her, but more like I'm embarrassed about the whole situation that happened.
I know, that's why I'm bringing it up.
more.
I'm bringing it up because yeah, we're pretty
together.
yeah, we're pretty attached ourselves.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
And I can live with that. But I will also say my adventuring days are behind me. For at least right now. Whenever you and your compatriots are willing to depart from these lands, let me know and I will be willing to join you.
I love that a lot. I love that a lot. I am interested to see. You're gonna. You could franchise.
And the time that you spend with finishing with your adventure within here, I will search for someone to take over as the barkeep for these lands.
I love those guys.
I just
Peter, when you're back to this is so much better than the Rock Mountain man you married me to last time, okay? I'm here for this. No,
so much more healthy it is.
Look, I left the campaign, I came back, I was married to a dwarf.
I will not force you into anything because like you said, you travel, you don't need the roots tied down. And obviously you have plans for whatever you're here for, but I need to make sure I can cut my roots here before I can follow you. And I hope by the time you are done with your adventure that I can uproot and follow along with you. If I cannot by that time, that is different conversation.
I mean, by the time we figure this out, Barovia will be a free country. You just move in and out of the realms the way you want to.
And maybe even by that point I have AI servant do that, but problem is for right now AI servant has to be close to me due to the magic nature. Maybe I can either find someone else to do for me, or I can find a way to create runes to have him do it without me nearby. Either way, I will, as you continue adventure, I will search for alternate plan to operate within here. Just don't leave and forget about me.
I would
As he
never.
awkwardly just scratches the side of his head.
I would never. How long have I been on watch?
So it was about 30 to 45 minutes before he knocked on the door. This conversation probably by now has lasted about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What race is he?
He's human.
He's here.
That's what. See.
Yeah. He is.
Really?
He legit is a 6'4" just
Beefcake.
Russian beefcake man.
For Philomina. Human sin.
I will.
He's ace Mason.
It's fine. I will, because I'm in my.
Name.
I'm not in my armor
Whereas
anymore,
Class.
but I feel like there are certain things that a person keeps on them at all times when you're an
Class,
adventurer,
level 4.
just because
Yeah.
you're not going to get caught without this shit.
Yeah.
And I will reach into whatever little side satchel that I still have with me, little side pocket, and I will pull out the sending stone and I go, anytime you want to talk. It's always going to be here.
And he pulls out one, and you realize that it's attached to your guys' likewise. This was conversation that needs to happen in person, and I need to understand where you came from in terms of everything.
I, be really honest with you, not ever felt the need to be attached, but I could come back to this tavern all the time.
If I need, I just
I'm having a hard time having this moment. Okay, I'm not meant to be the robot.
I just needed to clarify for my statement, because if it was just one night stand, I could understand. But I have been somewhat more attached to this than.
Well, this nightstand has
relations in
many
the
legs,
past.
not just one. Oh, okay.
If you need anything at all, don't be afraid to ask. Also,
When I need something, which door is yours? Oh no, I already know. Never mind.
Also, as much as I
Like
appreciate you
butter.
being the only one awake right now,
Like
why
Archer.
are you? As much as I appreciate you being awake right now, why are you awake?
Old habits die hard. Dark town.
Yeah,
No amount of locks is gonna make you sleep well when your friends are all asleep.
fair enough. Well,
Don't worry,
if there's
I won't
any,
be up for very much longer. We'll switch off.
well, get some rest. If you have any questions or need anything, you know where to find me.
I sure do.
He kisses you on the side of the cheek.
Oh, don't do that to me. I can't.
The Gatorade bottle that's all fucked up.
And goes to walk back downstairs.
Yee. Hour and a half. Hour and a half. We've been at this for 30 minutes.
As soon as he kisses your cheek, you hear as all the locks unlock.
I am such a darker shade of purple when I walk back in. None of you know because you're asleep.
Don't look, Violet. You're turning
Is-
Violet.
Violet, you're turning violet. Typically 4 legs.
Travis, I'm not the charisma character that I am on paper, okay?
As the shift turns over, as you are passing the shift off to Sybil, is there any interaction that you guys want to have as the shift passes over?
I look in a different shade.
You sounded like somebody else.
Or?
Am I? I don't know. I'm always this dark in the evening.
Is it evening? Ready?
I mean, we're sleeping, so I'm
That's not what
assuming.
the RP says. Buddy.
I mean, we're taking a nap, so it's evening to me.
Anything happen? Unusual?
No, it was pretty quiet watch, honestly. You're asleep.
I guess that's true.
This is a pretty quiet watch.
Yeslie wants to insight check you so
You
bad.
sure could. You
but-
sure could. My rolls have been shit. You'll get away with it. I'll roll with a new one.
How trusting is Sybil?
But she's pretty trusting. I'm
Alright.
Phil.
Is
Yeah,
Sybil
that's
pretty?
why.
But you know me really well.
I do.
Our characters know each other really well.
Insight
Yeah,
check.
Yeah, okay.
struggle.
Okay.
You can go ahead and
here
roll
we go.
persuasion or deception. Do not tell her which.
What did you get?
Oh my god. Wow. You know what? That's
Oh, we both went mind meld.
Wow. So the game's over, right? We won the campaign. that's what happens.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, I guess it's-
wow.
Is it our modifiers against each other?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, no, I'll lose that one.
Another roll off. Another roll off.
I'll lose that one, I think.
That That's a picture worthy.
That's crazy.
If you want to do it, my phone takes shit pictures.
That's
Jesus.
Trying to hide shit from me.
Because she's a wisdom, and I'm charisma.
yeah.
So, like, her insight's going to be higher than mine.
Also, I have an 18 wisdom.
That's what I'm saying. Her modifier is going to be higher than mine. Actually. No, we have the same. You're probably proficient in insight.
I am. Oh yeah, I am.
You're probably proficient in insight. Damn it. So
Let's see. Insight plus 7.
yeah, no, you beat me. I'm only on +4.
Yeah.
We can either.
Did you even see that?
No.
We didn't touch it.
Not 20. Not 20. God damn it.
Yeah.
Like, we just figured we'd go off the modifiers, so she wins.
Okay.
Unless we want to roll off again.
No, I don't want to roll off again. There's only so many 20s this die has in it, apparently.
Wow.
I don't want to waste the 20.
You tried.
It's like, I really wanted to help you.
He goes,
Mm-hmm.
while we're talking about things that happened, you got a thing. Yeah, maybe you don't remember because you were high, but you totally stopped to open it right in the middle of the tavern.
Oh, this thing.
And you see the same little, like, preacher prayer statuette. It's about a foot tall.
Cute gift. Who gave that to you?
She pulls up the note.
And you read it, and you can, after the conversation, you realize you can put two together in terms of what happened.
Do you like him?
Do I like him?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not even a little bit?
I mean, he's ruggedly handsome.
No, I mean, like, do you think he's a good person?
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing that off really good because I'm like, good.
Wearing a dark shirt.
What? Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we're all wearing black shirts. And
I mean,
He didn't get the memo.
but I mean, it's Figgy, so it's okay. We'll just imagine that it's black.
Vicky. I forgot his part of our
It
area.
just takes a spark.
Inspiration.
Upside down. That's the best idea you've had all day.
Sidebar, 1 second. We did a villains campaign. We played Pathfinder, and there's a class called Summoner, and I would summon Figment, a dragon eidolon, and he was he was a manifestation of all my dark, twisted thoughts. So he would come out and just say the most fucked up shit, like, "Yeah, let's rip out his larynx." Like, fuck.
We did a Christmas campaign for Rob. He ran a one-shot, or not one-shot, but like a mini campaign for Christmas this past year. And both Ramon and Peter both like ran like very like D&D-esque characters, and I literally ran like, because the way that Rob explained it, he's like, it's yourself, but you're just transported into like the D&D realm. So I made it literally as myself, as a full, like, I built it as a human with a bunch of like Mickey, like souvenir, like Disney souvenir shit, and found a warlock, like a Mickey Mouse warlock subclass as Homebrew, and sent it to him. So it was literally like two of like very D&D characters show up, and then I show up with all this shit and go, what the fuck?
So,
Hell yeah.
Travis redeemed some wild magic.
Oh, he did redeem some wild magic. Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit.
And it says the only one
The
not
only one
wearing
not
a
wearing
dark
dark
shirt. So
Shit,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's towards...
Wild magic. Roll a D100.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm scared.
In your sleep,
Thank
you
you
were
for catching that. I did not
casting
see
magic. That's like all those. That's all those.
So it's
while you're
hydrates.
sleeping.
that. Yeah, this is happening while you're asleep.
We're having our awkward conversation, and all of a sudden,
91.
Okay. So, sorry, I just don't know you.
Ah.
That's
Right.
Colton.
91. Hello.
Library. Player's Handbook.
Continuing our conversation while we're looking that
Yes,
up.
continue.
I mean, I like him a little bit.
A little bit.
I like him a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty bit. Good. Myself, I'm sorry.
But I mean, you still come first.
Yeah. Okay.
Throw my tail up at you.
So 91?
91.
He told me he would follow me.
Oh.
I know.
Probably unhinged a mistake.
Cool.
I bet you were the best he had then.
Mistake. God damn it.
May I, Bill I?
Yeah. Good old may I.
It's
As
still,
you-
Travis,
as you guys are
Travis,
having-
are you still mad at me about that Mother May High joke?
So, as you guys are having this conversation, you look at, like, you guys are, like, still kind of actively looking around the situation. You see Tex laying there, and he just disappears.
Ah!
Oh,
Fuck. See,
shit.
this is why we do shifts.
As you guys are actively having this conversation.
I'm going to initially just go over to the spot just to, like, check it to see if
Yeah.
he's just invisible or if he's gone.
I'm gonna look in the closet.
He is invisible.
He is invisible,
As you-
but he's there. We can feel
As
it.
you nudge him, go ahead and roll me a.
Wait,
I'll have you guys both roll me a d20. We'll just do straight
Rollies.
d20.
Let me go to the bathroom when you do that.
D20.
Nothing's in the closet.
Whatever it is, he wins.
12.
4. I'm wasting my 20.
You gently start. I don't remember, so yes. You gently start waking up. You are a heavy sleeper, but like it's kind of like that in between. You're like, what?
No.
And this entire time he's still invisible.
What?
Sweetie,
What
sweetie,
do you want?
you're invisible.
No, no.
Yep, yes you are.
No. I'm
Count your
not.
fingers right now.
1, 2,
No, look at him when you count.
3. I don't need to look at them. 4, 5.
All right, I'm gonna take your favorite knife.
What?
I'm gonna take your favorite knife.
No, you're not. You're not doing that. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Where's my shit?
Where are you?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
As you realize at this moment that you're invisible.
Oh.
Did you wake him up?
Accidentally woke him up as she was trying to reach just to figure out what was going on. He is invisible,
What?
and now he is waking up and realizing that he's invisible.
So I haven't done my sleep yet, so let me just put my spell slots back on here before I forget.
What?
I don't think everything is worried about.
What the fuck?
I do.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Yeah, we were sitting here having a conversation, switching off, and then all of a sudden you were invisible.
I mean, I was having an amazing dream. I was.
Were you hiding in the dream?
No. 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 Definitely no.
No.
No. I was in a kitchen.
Dimitri! Dimitri!
What?
Dimitri!
Yes.
It's your time to make people go invisible.
Well, normally.
Yep.
As he comes up the stairs. No, normally. What happened?
I point in the direction that should be Tex. I go,
Oh, what is your orc friend?
I lift up a blanket and just wave it.
Oh shit, things are flying. Okay.
they're not flying, he's just invisible.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Going back to bed.
Hey,
No,
you
just,
know what?
I just want to make sure he
Tex,
just...
Tex, close your eyes real quick.
All right, they're closed.
He reaches into his pocket and just throws something at him, and you just see that there's just this puff of sand that covers over him. You can just barely see like the outline of Tex.
Oh, I thought we were
That
going
work?
for a dispel
Sibyl's
magic.
gonna
God.
dispel magic.
At the same time. So it looks like
Just-
the man does it.
Bucket sand. As you see the outline, and now that you see the outline, you cast a spell.
No, I do it at the same time that he does it.
Oh, thank goodness you carry around Dispel Magic Sand. That's great.
Not the fairy fire.
So he fucking yeets the sand in your face and you feel it pelt. As you feel magical energy wash over you, as Sibyl is casting the spell magic at the same time.
Can I take his sleight of hand so they don't see me cast it?
As the sand is covering like your face and like the upper torso part of your body, you now come back into vision and you can see yourself as well as Philomina, you can see it.
Yeah.
Irina's been passed out this whole fucking time.
Yes, she has.
My eyes. I got sand in them.
That's why I told you to close them.
I did have them closed. How hard did you fucking throw that shit?
As hard as I fucking could.
Oh, that's a dick move. Alright.
It
I
worked,
the water
didn't
stand
it?
so you can rinse your eyes
Yeah,
out.
thank
It
you.
worked, didn't it?
Does he fully believe that it worked?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Alright. Well, if all the shenanigans done,
What was
I'm
your
gonna
side
go
of
back
that again?
My I didn't roll.
Oh, you didn't
the
roll
slide.
it?
But I can
Yeah,
I
go
do
ahead
it?
and roll
Do it,
seven.
do it, do it, do it, do it. The
As
perception's an 18.
As Philomina catches nothing. That's a stretch.
I rolled the other dice this time. I want to see this shit. I want to know.
You saw it.
I saw it. Okay.
What'd you roll?
I know her shenanigans.
13.
13. So, it worked, didn't it? You noticed, because you're very attuned with her magic, you noticed that her magic was somewhat in play.
Yeah, I saw the moss flying around.
And as he's saying this, you also see just at the for half a second, Dimitri, like, wink at Sibyl as he's focused mostly on text. It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, I fucking guess. Alright, I'm going back to sleep. Fuck this.
Okay.
Cool,
Alright,
go to bed.
Thank you.
Why did this happen? Does magic happen in your
Don't read too much into it. Let's go back to bed.
Ah,
Go. It's fine. I'm back. I'm back.
I'm so tired.
I'm back, baby.
Are you good? Okay. Alright.
Are we good here?
Maybe I don't.
Oh wait, what is this?
Okay, bye. As he sprints out the door, and without even the hologram showing up, all the locks locking
Gets
behind
to the
him.
door.
Jiggles the door even though you see all the locks locking.
Philomina, my darling.
Let me out.
Like a cat.
Go ahead and roll me either dexterity or strength check.
I was gonna throw you back through the door.
Okay.
Just fucking back.
You said dexterity or strength?
Yeah, whichever you want.
I'm not gonna tell you. Well,
12. You are like shaking the door and you like unhinge one of the locks, but by the time that you unhinge one, another two slide through. So like you're trying to like undo it, it's like you're like shaking the door, but like the locks, because like they're being magically shifted back to close, it's harder to like keep up with it.
she's gonna look at it and try to figure it out. I don't have identify on me, so.
Identify
So
the lock.
Yeah.
You can spend
No, I like to. On
You-
the
Oh,
icon.
look on the eye.
you can
Oh, okay.
spend an hour of your 2-hour shift to attune to it in order to understand not only what it does, but also attune to it as well, so that you are now magically attuned to the item.
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
I will do that.
Okay, sleeping.
Hmm?
I'm sleeping. He's sleeping. You're
Hi.
watching.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm definitely not awake.
So you recognize this. Hello.
We all went.
Hello. You do recognize it as a magical item already. And it provides a couple of of features for you. It does require attunement by a creature of good alignment. So, are you of good alignment?
Chaotic good.
So it is still good alignment.
Well, no, it was neutral good.
I was there.
It's
Neutral.
still-
Good.
Yeah, it was neutral good.
Still
not
good,
chaotic.
Still a good alignment. While within 30 feet of the icon, a creature is under the effect of protection from evil and good spell against fiends and undead. Only a creature attuned to the icon can use its other properties. So everyone so you yourself have the protection from evil and good at all times, as well as anyone within a 30-foot radius of you has it as well. As well as you can use an action to cast augury from the icon with no material components required. Once used, this property cannot be used until the next dawn. So you are able to use augury again without having to use a spell slot or even material components, which is a little bit new for you. Because even though you are more attuned within the divine and within the augury, you don't even have to pull out your cards or even any type of material to utilize this in order to get that vision. You also have Bane of the Undead. You can use the icon as a holy symbol while using the Turn Undead or Turn Unholy feature. If you do so, increase the save DC by 2.
Pretty good.
And while holding the icon, you can take an action to heal one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. The target regains 3d8 plus 3 hit points unless it is an undead, a construct, or a fiend. Once used, this property cannot be used until the next dawn. So it's basically another use of Cure Wounds without having to expend a spell slot or with having to touch them, because it is a 30-foot range.
Cool.
And after attuning to it and realizing all these properties, you realize that this item was almost made for you.
Mm-hmm.
And whether
Huh?
He's such a good gift giver.
And whether Dimitri ran out to try and hunt down this item to get it to you or made this item, the whole bit of how this item was procured was unclear, but this item, bless you, the abilities that it has almost feels like it was literally crafted for you.
Mm-hmm. She's really appreciative of it. She's like, oh, this is so nice. You didn't have to do that. I had a good time too.
I'm dead. I'm asleep. I'm dead.
God damn it.
We are
I like how both of you did it at the same exact time.
I mean, I also came, so you know what?
No. She's gonna put it with her stuff and keep it very, very safe.
And now that you are attuned to it, you can put it on one of your attunement slots as well.
She's dead. Time of death? No.
Time of death.
I just have a sunburn.
Time of death 2058.
Oh gosh.
Eastern Standard Time. So you still have about an hour left.
Wow,
for
that pretty dice.
This one? Oh yeah, isn't she cute?
So you still have about an hour left of your watch.
I'm gonna take a look in the book
Okay.
and see if there's any messages in it.
So you open it up, and the first words at the top written are, "You're a jerk."
She said you still stuck.
Was it "You're a jerk" or "You're still a jerk"?
You're still a jerk.
Oh.
You're still a jerk.
I'm very obviously my handwriting, though. You know that.
Yes. And what's written back is, "I know you are, but what am I?"
Sticks and
Still a
stones, love.
I know you are, but what am I?
Still a jerk.
I know you are, but what am I?
Still a jerk.
Good to know he's as juvenile as we are.
2 hours later.
So the hour of your shift ends. This just goes on for the next hour.
Just going back and forth. So petty.
Yeah, I can definitely see Simple doing that for an hour.
As Irina very groggily
no,
like,
you hang up first. No, you hang up first.
As Irina very groggily is still rubbing her eye. All right, is it time for you to watch?
Yes. I'm tired.
What are you doing?
I was just looking in the book to see if there was anything in it, and see.
Just an hour's worth of your jerk.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right.
Do you need anything? Water? Anything? You got a full bar back there?
I think I'm okay. You can get up.
Okay. She taps her head and she cozies up next to Phil at you.
You lay down, the tail immediately swipes over you as it calls in.
Cool. 2 hours pass.
No, tell us what Irina does for 2 hours.
We don't know. We're asleep.
Correct. Everyone is asleep.
I feel like Travis wants to
I
know.
definitely know what she's doing. She's
my
staring at Tex and just going.
She's staring at Dax going, thinks Grace is pretty.
Excuse me. I was about to do a thing here.
So sorry.
Get fucked with your thing.
Alright, let's hear it. Hold on. You just
Gotta get that straight face back.
So Tex wakes up.
Oh, good. Oh, I feel
And
good.
you feel an arm draped around your body.
Whoop.
Oh no, she falls asleep on her watch. Bitch, never do it again.
she probably
Hey,
fell
hey.
asleep.
wake up. Hey.
You look.
You see it's Irina.
Irina, get up.
And it's like you nudge her and her body kind of like slunches over, but her eyes are still closed.
Oh, shit. Alright. Fuck. I'm 2 fingers under the nose. Is she breathing?
She's breathing.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. Skills. I got skills. Skills for days. 22.
You recognize her breathing pattern is that she's still awake, but she just has her eyes closed.
Copy that. I don't think nothing of it. I'm gonna do like slide out underneath her arm,
It's like one of those kids.
You know,
days.
grab a pillow and like Indiana Jones that shit like, and then get out of there.
As you get up for your watch.
Alright. Oh, I'm yeah. Just I'm going through my book, going through my commandments, memorizing them, thanking Garrick for powers that be, doing my holy man shit. Then hanging out, watching.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
I'm excited to hear what breakfast is.
Alright. That is the opposite spectrum. It's a 14.
Okay.
It's almost a divine inspiration. Divine intervention? Almost a divine intervention.
Almost. Yeah.
You, as you are keeping watch, just kind of sitting there going through commandments, you hear the of the stovetop heating up.
Oh.
Like, down below?
From within your guys' like area.
Oh.
Yeah.
From like the kitchen area that you guys have.
Whoop.
Oh, we have a kitchenette.
Yeah.
Got a whole suite, man.
Hello? I'm gonna get up and go check it out.
From your knowledge, you can hear something hitting a pan as it's like over the heat.
Definitely.
Whether it's like butter or oil, there's something hitting a pan as it's going over the heat.
I'm not even gonna be stealthy. I'm just gonna get up. The fuck?
And there is a large burly figure that is over the stove right now.
Not Dimitri.
Not Dimitri.
Oh shit! All right.
As like a lot of like the back area is kind of covered, but there are very small parts that kind of like peek through, like from the clothing, the apron, the armor, and you recognize that there is green skin of what is visible.
Garrick, you old bastard, what you doing, man?
You know, you haven't cooked with me in quite a long time.
That's fair.
And I understand I sent you on your pilgrimage to, you know, experience new things and enjoy new foods. But part of that was also to kind of share that with me. Like, you made a whole fucking nacho platter and you didn't fucking invite me?
You know,
Low key. Kind of disrespectful, man.
You know what? I apologize. I apologize for that. It was more for the ladies trying to calm everyone down, give them some good food in their bellies.
Absolutely, yes. Agree with. Smart move. Smart man.
Thank you.
Taking care of the ladies. Also, can't leave me leftovers. Come on.
I mean, there's a couple. There's no protein left, so like you can have some like vegan nachos or something. But
Which
like,
I'm fine with.
Okay.
I can live with. But like, not even a Tupperware, not even a go box.
you know what?
Nothing. You just fucking left it sitting out.
Yep, that one is on me. I apologize for that.
As long as that's clear.
Most definitely. No.
All right.
I will make sure this stuff gets eaten. Or I could do omelets in the morning for the ladies.
Got room for one more?
Hell yeah, man. Move over. I'm gonna start just cooking with.
It's over, and you realize that the pan he's been heating up, the only thing that's been in is butter.
Yeah. Yeah, you would know using your damn spices. You gotta use spices, man. I know you don't like them, but you gotta use a little bit.
Yeah. You gotta get the pan warmed up first. You gotta. I know that there's this cult that's preaching off of what is it? Spam, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I was about
This
to say.
non-stick, whatever the hell. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't,
yep.
I don't know what that. I don't know what the fuck they're on. Some good old butter is exactly what.
T-shirts, guys. Cult of Pam.
Cult of Pam.
Actually, I do want to ask you something, if you don't mind. Do you know anything about these guys? Like, I mean, the two asleep, the tiefling and the other one, they're from the Feywild, and they said they know Fey energy. Are we dealing with like an archfey or something, or?
I mean, they don't cook for shit.
You're right. Yeah,
I haven't tried.
So
They're
they're kind of magic to make food.
They're kind of waiting on you to stay fed, in terms of that. Like, if they're not just sitting there fucking eating rations, which, you know, peasant shit. But
Assumptions. Don't sleep. What are assumptions?
look,
I make food.
they think they make food, but you know.
They don't actually. Yeah, no, they don't actually do it.
That's, you know, it's the same people that try and fucking say, "Oh, I'm a microwave master," but you know,
Weirdos.
fucking amateur hour.
Fuck you! You know what? Not even just him. He doesn't know us. He knows us, and he's sitting there calling us.
Absolutely.
Haven't even
Stay
seen
true to
it.
the food, baby.
Damn right.
You didn't even ask us to make food yet.
You know
don't even
what?
know.
You didn't offer.
No, because I don't trust anybody else's food. I think that's actually a flaw I took. I was like, I don't trust anyone else's food. Like,
I love it.
hang on, let me.
Let me double check here.
Yeah, I want to say like I went through like the whole flaws and shit, and the flaws for the cooking domain were goddamn hilarious. Yeah, I do not trust food or drink that's not prepared by me, and must check it out for poison, or much worse, too much salt.
Oh my god, I love salt. That's a Yeslie thing too.
So,
Salt is my favorite food.
so
Love it.
I mean, thank you for coming. I know limbo is limbo, but
I'm going to be honest, it's hard for me to reach you here, and I don't know how often I can do this.
got it.
But the magical energy that's within this space, the magical energy is more connected to the realm, so it's easier for me to enter within this space. It has been harder to reach you since you have entered on this part of the pilgrimage.
Okay,
And I don't know how often I can reach you.
that's fair.
But I did want to check in. One, because my man, rude as hell. But two, that I am still watching over you, and I do still care about your progress.
Thank you, sir.
You have been exceptional, and you have continued to learn. And I hope you can continue to learn more about cooking and all of the properties of within it. And as much as this area, this realm seems tainted, I do believe that there is something for you to gain here.
Thank you. Yeah, always got to be a student. Gotta stay a student.
Well, who am I to keep the ladies waiting?
Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you for coming to visit me. Thank you for your kind words, and believe me, in your name.
Amen.
He pats you on the back. Stop being so damn formal. You've cooked so many times before, and you fucking still treat me like a goddamn fucking master. As like, as his vision, as he's like walking off, kind of like slowly.
You're a god.
And you're a fucking chef. Act like it.
Fair enough. All right. Cool.
And like, as like the vision fully fades, you just hear in your mind, stop acting like a shitty chef.
Shitty chef. Come on. Come on.
Philomena's just in the other room waking. I was like, do you always talk to the food that way?
You don't understand.
Where are the birds coming from?
Food speaks to me.
I mean, it tastes good, so you know what you're doing, but like, that's weird.
You got another hour of sleep left. Shut up.
Sibyl, he's being mean to me. It's 2 in the morning. The head pat back to sleep.
I got an alarm.
Sibyl, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Here we go.
This is the one time it doesn't work, and I stay awake.
17.
Want to do 100? Jesus Christ.
Poop.
As you have already taken your shift, and you have fallen asleep, you hear within your mind, what is it you fear, child? Do you fear love? Do you fear death? Do you fear losing those close to you?
Does she recognize
Says
his voice?
menacingly as he walks around.
What is it you fear? As your vision comes to, you see Strahd face to face with you. And as the vision comes more clearly, you see is at a table similar to this, with his empty seat at the head of the table, and you at the other side just like this, with Tex, Philomina, Mazeltov, and Irina. There is no seat for D.
Is he around? Do I see him at
You
all?
do not see him. You only see the 6 seats. There is, in like the center of the table, like a full spread, like a full dinner. But no D. As now he gently clasps his hands around the seat of which Irina is sitting in.
Just gonna look at him.
No interaction.
Like she's
We can play the silent game all day. But you know that won't get us anywhere.
You're right. But I don't fear death.
But do you fear me?
I don't know you.
You're right. You don't know me. You don't know the things I'm capable of.
Scooch in, let me be creepy.
Now, do you fear your death? Or do you fear your companions?
Can you not look? You went,
Now, does your fear lie within yourself? Or does it lie within them? No. Doesn't. At least not this one.
death is just another adventure.
Reaches and is stroking whatever feathers Mazeltov has within his owl head. What
Little
about
tufts.
this young one? Attached to all of you, but seems so estranged. No. Your fear doesn't lie within him. So if your fear doesn't lie within him, and your fear doesn't lie within him, and you don't fear me, then where does your fear lie? Hello, Philomina.
I'm not part of this, right? I'm not in this
I was
vision.
about to say, yeah,
I'm not in the vision,
we're
so-
blank staring, deadpan.
We're eating
staring.
whatever the food is on the table like we don't exist in this universe.
So tell me.
She
What is it you
she gives him a death glare.
So it is true.
Just eat my steak.
It's just a somber
So there is fear that lies within you.
I never said fear didn't live in me. Said I just don't fear death.
But what about the death of the ones you love? As he reaches one of his hands upward and you see that they're his nails reach into claws as the hand slowly comes across her neck.
I would try to grab his hand.
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Nope. That's, 8.
As soon as you go to reach out, you see as the nails rake across her neck, and you start to see the blood start to pour out down her chest.
Do I know that this is a dream? Or does this feel like a dream?
It is hard to tell because it does feel so real.
Mm-hmm.
The breath, the aura, everything does feel real. But because of how connected you are to the deities, you can tell that there is something magical that is happening. Whether this is a full illusion or there is like a protection of what's happening, it's hard to tell. You can tell that there's something magical happening here, but it does feel real. So the second that you reach out, like it is instinctive as he does this, and you see him rake across her neck and the blood start to pour out. It does feel real. But it's hard to tell in terms of, is this actually happening right now? Or is this just a vision?
She is going to, well, I am going to reach up for Philomina, and she's gonna be like, it's gonna be okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, like, because it's like very emotional for her.
As he gently backs up and watches you, like, do that over her, he is still just on the chair of Irina, just clenching, not even on her, but on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Devilishly smiling as you're doing this whole bit of trying to save her.
She's gonna cast a healing spell.
What spell are you casting?
Healing. Actually, hold on. Mass healing word.
Ooh.
She's
I
definitely.
know, I love. I was waiting for like cure wounds because it's bigger between cure wounds and healing word, but you were like mass, and I was like, ooh.
Ooh. Right. Okay.
Amazing. Cool. Awesome. You see he snaps, and the same divine energy that you try and like radiate within your hands and your lips just starts to fizzle as he just sits there and devilishly grins as you watch the blood continue to pour out.
She's gonna stand up, and she's gonna walk towards him. Trying to think. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Give me a second!
Give me a second!
As you process things.
I know. I'm thinking about it, but I'm trying to think of what she was gonna say.
Travis left us, and now it's getting creepy deep.
Yeah. You might have found my weakness, but I will find yours.
Oh, but I think you seem to forget to understand that I am in control here as much as you wish to feel like you are. I have all the control here. As she gently stroking Irina's hair as like he fully like ripped her chair back.
I don't know what game you're trying to play at, but I will take you down. And I cast Guiding Bolt.
You cast Guiding Bolt. Go ahead and roll the hit. It cracks along the side of his chin, and he rotates and looks back to you. Now, what is it you're trying to do here? Because you sit here and talk about my game. Pushes in her chair back and sits back in his chair. But what you fail to realize is that this has been a game since you walked in here. I control these lands. I control everything. And all it takes for me is to snap my fingers. And all of this, all of what you have and what you think you have goes away. But I'm having fun. This is a game to me. I brought you here for my entertainment, and I think you're forgetting that. I think you're forgetting that at any point I can walk in here and take away everything that you hold dear and kill anyone who I wish to.
Sorry.
And all it takes is a flick of the wrist to do so. But you want to live in this fantasy that you are in control, that you have power here. But you don't.
You seem to keep underestimating me.
Oh, it's not underestimating you. It's overestimating you.
Overestimating.
It is.
Also,
Because by this point, I would have imagined that you and your little friends would have already sat down here, either when I met you at the front gate or come to me as I invited you for dinner in my own home, to come to me and address your little concerns, your petty squabble, right? You've already tried to protect my little Irina. You've tried this whole charade. But at this point, you have to understand that I am in control of what is happening here. Nothing you do is going unwatched. And you sit here and act like you have control, like you have power, but the fact is you don't. And you can sit here and try. And you can sit here and garner for help and plead and beg for help. But the fact of the matter is that nobody here and nothing that will come here can stop me. So, one of two things can happen. You all can come here and submit your lives and try and find something useful for you to do. Your little chef friend can be my own personal chef. But the fact of the matter is, resistance itself is futile. And you can try all you want, but you're just going to end up like the others. And that fear that lies within you lies within everyone. And it's only a matter of time until I find it. And I have no problem playing this little game. By all means, you are here for my amusement. But the fact of the matter is you're stuck. And there's nothing you can do to get out.
You can get out by kicking your ass.
You're the first ones who thought of that, aren't you?
Saying that we're not afraid. We're all afraid of something. No one is this high and mighty thing. You're afraid of something too.
And maybe I am.
Oh, you are.
But when I'm the one with all the cards in my hand,
I'll see.
it's hard for me to be afraid. By the way, how long do you think it's going to take to find her?
Find who?
Wake up.
Hmm?
As we move to the morning.
I know.
Is he talking about Irina?
Nope. I am humming a tune, cooking, enjoying shit, enjoying things. All right. You wake up. You wake up to the smell of
You kick in
brunch.
your sleep when you were having this terrible dream?
Did I kick?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I kick? Did I? Was I moving?
What?
What happened to me?
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ooh.
Oh, fag. That's a whole one.
As you wake up, your spell slots are regained, but you physically feel drained. You take 7 points of psychic damage after you have taken your full rest.
Full rest time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh.
Did you kick?
Did I kick? Did I move while I was sleeping?
Probably.
Did she thrash?
Probably.
Bitch, you woke me up. When you wake up, I'm not
Well,
there.
it's a good,
I moved into
well, it's a
kitchen
good thing
stuff.
you're not there now, isn't it?
Huh?
It's a good thing you're not there.
I
now,
know.
isn't
If she was kicking, she for sure woke me up. And since he was already cooking, I would have just gotten up and went to help.
But it's a good thing you're not there. Now, isn't it? As you wake up.
You're not there.
Oh.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Yep. Yep.
Well, like, if you're with him, I wouldn't know that because I'm sleeping. So.
Well, we'll see where we are.
As you wake up in a cold sweat, physically you feel rested, but your heart is still racing from what just happened. Everything that you just experienced felt real. And, like, after you realize you're waking up, like, you realize that it was a dream. But the last words still ring to you as you try and find the rest of your friends.
Oh, she's gonna wake up. She'll literally look at her hands because she was.
And they are shaking, whether it is subconscious or not. Physically, they are shaking.
She's gonna look around the room.
Tex is at the kitchenette making food, making omelets. Irina is kind of turning in her bed, just kind of slowly coming to. But very out of character, Philomina is just almost like catatonic, where her body is literally laid with her arms across her chest.
She's gonna go over. I'm gonna go over to Philomina and try to wake her and like. Philomina, and she's like full on panic mode.
You're welcome.
Rachel, was that you?
As
Oh, I couldn't help myself.
she is not moving. And you know she is a light sleeper after everything you guys have been through. The second even someone snaps on a twig, you know she shoots awake and she's ready to fucking go.
Mm.
You were like shaking her and
Breathing.
go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Oh, well, damn. I was trying to just be cute and be out of the room.
You said a survival check?
Mm-hmm. Or medicine. Either one. Whichever is higher.
$18.
18. She is... There is breath there. Like, you know that she is breathing. But it is barely there. The longer that you assess the situation, you are a bit frazzled. So it's harder to kind of, like, properly assess what's happening. But you, like... It's almost as if, like, her body is, like, breathing the way she was in, like, a deep sleep. But she can't get out of it. Like, there's enough breath to keep her alive and stable. But not consistent enough to what her normal sleeping pattern is, as well as, like, she's a light sleeper and she will shoot awake when this kind of shit happens.
Mm-hmm. So
That's not happening here.
she's holding her in her arms. She's like, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. She's like, and she'll scream at Tex. Tex, what the fuck happened?
Huh? What? Nothing. I've been cooking. What? Oh, what's going on?
She's not waking up.
Not waking up? Have you smacked her?
No, I haven't fucking smacked her.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. What do you need for? What do you need? Tell me what you need right now.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's get a fucking breathing. Yes. No.
She's breathing, but she's not waking up.
Okay. Yeah. Hang on one
She's
second.
on the verge of tears.
Yeah. Let's see what Tex can do.
Whispers.
Whiskers.
Whispers for me.
Oh, whispers for me. Whispers for me.
All right. He's gonna pump first level cure wounds.
I hate you so much.
Okay. You pump a first level cure wounds at her.
6 points of healing.
Okay. You see the radiant energy go throughout her body as it, like, literally, like, wraps around her entire being and gently fades.
Fades as in like it took or it. Okay.
Like, it took like normal. Like, it
Right.
would wrap around the body like normal and then gently fade into the skin as if it normally would for healing.
Got it. All right.
As you are, like, attuned to it being as a cleric, you know that, like, this isn't a damage that is happening. Like, she's not taking any physical damage.
Yeah.
But there is something that is here that is happening.
Can I do? I mean, could I do like an Arcana check to see if it's a curse or a poison or
You can try.
anything along those lines? Sure. Let's do you a bit good today. And of course you're shit. That's a 4. I'm
She is certainly asleep.
certainly asleep. Yeah. All right. You're gonna hate me asking this, but do you want to hit her, or do you want me to hit her?
Well, she was slapping her face.
Oh, you were slapping her face. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like,
That was a sarcastic. I haven't hit her.
yeah.
As all of this is happening outside, you wake up and you are at the bar top there is a like almost like faceless figure, like as your like vision is still trying to come to. Gently pouring drinks, and there is someone sitting next to you, very, very close, like almost like uncomfortably close.
Tail twitch.
As you look over and you see that it's Strahd.
Alright, okay. Immediately reach down for the dagger.
Oh, love, that's not going to do you any good here.
Still feels good in the hand. I'll bring it back up and just have it like this at the bar.
You know your little satyr friend cares about you, right?
Of course.
Now, what were to happen if her guardian savior wasn't there to protect her?
Then she would protect herself. She is a tough bitch. I'm more
See,
like...
I have reason to
Back.
believe otherwise. Because when you were in danger, she cried, she whimpered, and all she wanted to do was save your little life.
I mean, that's what friends do.
But at the lack of themselves, the lack of their own well-being, it's hard for her to save her own life if you're not there to protect hers, now isn't it?
No, I wouldn't consider that true. She wouldn't be alone if I were gone. Simply lonely. A concept which I'm sure you are comfortable with.
Sick burn.
I have a few wives. I don't have anything to fear in terms of
If
being
you don't
lonely.
fear losing your wives, then you are not in a true marriage.
Which is fair, which... You know, they aren't there for love. They're there for status and pride, but the problem that I have, right, is that you and your compatriots parade around as if you're one well-working machine, but as soon as one gear locks up, the entire machine stops.
Oh, we were put together by a mad scientist anyways. It wasn't meant to last long forever. Only long enough to get the job done.
But what if it's not soon enough to get the job done, love? The problem that I see, right, is I addressed your little friend, and when it was up to killing me or ending your life, she chose to save you rather than stop me. So the problem that I see is that you're not willing to make sacrifices in order to meet your final goal.
Do you want us to kill you?
No, what I want to do is for you to question exactly what it is you're here for.
I mean...
Because I can sit here and kill all of you and run this all back again and do this whole charade again of welcome to Barovia, I'm the
You're
Baron, I'm the nice
bored.
guy. I am. Yes, I brought you here for my entertainment.
You're
Why do you
lucky, though.
think I invited you and your little friend?
That is so sad. You're
I-
so lonely.
I am lonely. I crave a game and I crave a challenge. The problem is I've done this time and time again and no one has provided me with enough of a challenge.
I see. Well, I will offer you a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think my compatriots and I can put up a relatively intense battle for you. You will not be bored.
Mm-hmm.
But you must allow us time to find our footing as a team. You've invited us for dinner, but you've only given us 3 days, which you have had how long to create your playground, your chessboard, your pieces?
Okay.
We will need time to learn our strengths and weaknesses before we can be expected to ignore them completely. For example,
Do a backflip.
for example,
Cheers, Peter.
I know not much of Tex, other than his outstanding cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Would not be hard for me to choose Sibyl over him in a fight. But for us to offer you what you wish, which is an intense and fun interaction, I will need to learn why I wish to protect him. Won't do you any good to put strangers together because they won't protect each other. Doesn't make it any fun. We're stronger as a team, but we're not a team. You should allot us, if you will, a grace period. Pick a chess piece on the board that we can cut our teeth on. Someone that my companions will not mind morally dismissing. Give us a chance to learn our strengths together so that we might better entertain you. Before we go to dinner.
You propose a very valid argument, and you know, maybe I'll have more of these conversations with you as you seem more of the astute of your compatriots, as you know, one of them doesn't even want to be seen by me. I will give you the time that you wish. But the longer that takes, the more I will be removing from you lot.
Removing in which way? Moving people, removing time, removing resources.
If you want more time, I will give you more time. But some things are going to have to be bartered for a set time. Now, the question is, as I have given you 3 days, as you have said, and that 3 days will start from the moment you wake up. I will give you another day grace period, out of the kindness of my heart.
Out of the loneliness of your heart.
Maybe so. The question is how much more time do you need, and what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Murder elbows, let's do it. Kill them.
I will give you 3 days from this point. Do you feel like you need more time than that? To come, to at the very least, enjoy me for dinner.
To join you for dinner, no. But a entertainment such as you wish will not be able to be prepared in 3 days.
Oh, but your entertainment has already started from the moment you walked in. Your group, your little entourage, if you will, has provided more than enough entertainment to get me going. All I'm looking for is for dinner. To properly assess everyone.
And I already have your little friend assessed. And I know her weakness. The question is do you need more time than that? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
You keep saying, what am I willing to sacrifice? What do you want? You want a year of my life? Like, what are you talking about? Absolutes? Like, you want one of my weapons? Like...
You are so cute, darling. The fact that you think I want something physical from you. No, I want something more emotional, something more concrete. As he slides a napkin across the table, and as he lifts his hand, you see a portrait of Dimitri.
You know what?
I mean...
Fuck off, man.
He makes a good bedfellow, but I don't think he's going to make you any less lonely. I don't think he swings that way.
No, I'm not asking for...
He's very...
For me...
I mean, he'll make sure that you come first, but...
Coitus.
I don't mind for myself. What I mind is...
Oh, for your wives.
Because the problem that I have is that you all seem to think this is a game. And it is a game, but the problem is that it's not your game.
Oh, we have to hydrate, guys. Sorry.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm out of no more hydrates. I don't have any more.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Alright.
They'll leave 3. The problem with bargaining people is they're not mine to give.
But it's your happiness to give.
Oh, you just want to take my happiness with Dimitri?
What I'm asking for is how much are you willing to give for more time with your friends, your compatriots, and to build this little army that you're planning on building? Because I know you are. You can't sit here and tell me that you're not.
You would be depressed if we weren't planning a battle worthy of your time, wouldn't you?
I mean, if you weren't, then I'd be wasting my time with bringing you here. And at this point, I'd kill you all if that was what was happening.
Sad boy.
He is a sad boy.
So, how much time do you need? And what are you willing to give up in order to get more time? I have given you 3 days worth, which in my professional experience is more than enough time for you to...
Your professional experience has ended with a bunch of dead people who haven't even given you the entertainment to keep you entertained.
Correct.
So it's not very good at intuition, is it?
And I've been ramping up the amount of time I've been giving them.
And you're up to 3?
I've been giving them 2, and now I'm at 3. So if you, love, feel like you need more time, then by all means, tell me how much time you need. Because now, I'm losing my patience.
Well, you're the one that came and got me. I didn't come to you.
Oh, but you did. See, you followed that little letter, and you followed your little lead to come here.
I did as I was told.
Correct. And now I'm asking you to do the same. To do as you're told, and to get your little friends together and figure out what you want to do. I'm asking you how much time that is.
Okay, well, don't get your fangs in a twitch. Jesus. Elmore.
You see as he runs his tongue across his fangs, it's like, as he's
You
like
get
ramping up
irritated
with this aggression.
You can get irritated, that's fine, but like if you kill me now, you're gonna be just bored again.
Oh, I don't want to kill you. I don't want that just yet. What I have been asking for is how much time
I know how much time
need.
you want to. Yeah, look, I don't have an exact time. I don't have anyone to talk with here that I can communicate amongst how much time we need. I don't know these fucking people. How long did it take you
To do what?
to trust anybody? To figure out you wanted to marry some bitch?
Trust is a subjective term.
Delightful.
But if
But subjectively, I'm going to need individual time frames for each one of these people because the one guy just keeps flucking off into the woods. We don't know where he's going, what he's doing.
But if you need to talk with your friends to figure out
I'm not the
what is
party
happening,
I am not the party leader.
then we will have this conversation
Hey,
another
would
time.
you stop touching me? Jesus, fuck, you are clingy. No wonder Irina don't want nothing to do with you.
What I need you to do.
Wow, I wish we were in the astral plane. Listen,
I'm trying to say
We'd both be like, no! I know, but she's not. Because she knows he's not going to
But
kill
no,
her because
this,
he's already
this entire time, you got fucking tears dripping onto your face. I'm panicked. I got food burning in the dish.
I guess later I'll figure that out. Oh, okay, look, sir.
You need to find out what is happening with your friends and your little charade. That is fine. But what I need you to do
Yeah, look, we're going to come to your
is,
dinner in 3
Wake
days.
up!
as you get shot awake,
As I shoot forward.
yeah. Go ahead and I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. The two of you.
Dexterity saving throw.
Colliding heads.
Exactly. Exactly. To see
Look, she a ram.
as you were like shaking her like to death and you are shooting awake.
I smack you in the forehead.
You fucking pop.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
13.
13 and 3. As you are like, wake up as you are like mid conversation trying to explain whatever you were trying to explain to Strahd.
I was like literally like, hold up, man.
As hold up as your heads collide.
Ow!
And that
Oh my
is
god.
and that is how we are going to end the session. As always, I'm your friend, the neighborhood Desert Master Dom. Thank you for coming to this episode of my homebrew campaign of Curse of Strahd, aka Barovian Nights. Don't be afraid to stop by next week.
Like
Barovian days. More often than not.
Scary as shit.
In a lot of good ways.
Have a great night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great night.
We